Hello stream. Minecraft is almost loaded.
Yeah, it only serves to benefit him.
Sure.
He just has to clear out
Minecraft's loaded.
My original thought was to put them underground so that they would always be within earshot, but you would have a harder time getting to them all.
Is it actually picked up?
Alright, random emote.
Yes.
We're gambling, boys. Will I win 50-50? I do!
It's apparently picked up, but it might
We
be.
win our 50-50s in chat, boys.
Oh no, it might be lost to the ether.
Oh no.
What?
Oh my my goddamn game. The game capture. I don't know why. OBS sometimes just has issues.
Yeah.
Where it, like the actual launcher or like the games that I have going, like whatever reason, the source that I have for the game thing is gone, kind of thing. It gets shifted off all the way to the next like viewpoint or something. Like it's off screen. So we will do display capture. There you go. You'll have to deal with top thing. Oh, I could just
Why did you think I was holding Alt?
Why not?
That's an odd glitch.
Actually,
for sure.
because I've been told ahead of time. Friendly creatures off.
Will your game be the right size this time around, or?
Yeah. Because it's now display capture is actually going to be my window.
Nice.
It's going to be the
doesn't
prop.
matter.
I didn't realize that the title was showed when people join.
Oh yeah.
I really like it effectively changed username. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's an add-on. It's really cool, that mod. The title.
So the great thing is, it doesn't matter if you can't hear it because you'll be able to see it. The clock thing.
I think I'm in it.
I just see your hat from the distance. You're in it, yeah. I mean, it's hard to be out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I left in my base last time. Yeah, these two have been playing a bit. Not doing much.
We just built bases.
Yeah.
We'll eventually find
we
one.
kicked around for a while, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did bases, dug a bit. I've now got enough to mine obsidian and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting that you don't get, like, you get the level in, like, gathering from getting dirt, but not stone.
Yeah, I mean, dirt excavation. Stone isn't.
Yeah. I just find that interesting, because they've put it to the ores.
Yeah.
I just watched a fucking minotaur try and maul a chicken. And
Yeah.
fail, mind you.
No, wait. The load time isn't me, it's the server. Ah, yes. Is there an orb? There is an orb! I can get my stuff back.
I mean, that makes sense. We've been on, I think, twice.
Yeah.
Since
Caleb,
last you played.
Caleb, this is what you were looking for. I can see why you wouldn't have seen it.
Well,
The
to be
very
fair, I was
small
mostly
bubble.
down there throwing eggs around, so.
Yeah, I can actually
Because
get...
they are very, very slow to do.
Yeah, it was because my stuff was lost in a dimension I couldn't get to.
Do you like what protein I provided you with, box? It hasn't started lacking the server yet, thankfully.
Oh. Out the way, out the way, out the way.
That's some sick joy there, Caleb.
My joy is immeasurable watching Alex deal with the chickens. Mind you, having the magnetic ring on around here is not very good because I end up with an inventory full of eggs every now and again.
Okay, I don't have a backpack. Okay. Hang on, I need to take something before I go.
What did you just do, Alex? Did you try to use the key?
Yeah.
That circle that I saw over there came up at your feet.
Oh yeah, that's the warp circle. Marcus must have used a scroll and then it got stuck because the scrolls do the same effect.
Yeah, whatever it was, it got badly stuck. But it's weird because Marcus, yeah, it's exactly the same one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go for your house.
I'm not
and go
allowed
check
to
it out.
teleport to another dimension?
No, you're not usually.
Did you die in?
What?
Did you die in hell, Alex?
I-
Was that the mistake you made?
No, it was in Pina Colada place.
Oh, yeah, the dimension.
Yeah, it's a different dimension.
Yeah.
They used to be able to. I think they've disabled it.
Yeah, it's disabled across the board for all forms of teleportation. But
Yeah.
you know, it basically allows you to skip large portions of the knockback.
Yeah, it's just annoying because I have to now make another Pina Colada to get there.
I mean, they're not too difficult, I reckon.
I have to find coconuts again. And I also have to wait for it to be sunset. That's the other annoying part of it. Marcus going insane.
You started me on the Pina Colada song again.
You decided to start singing it.
Nah, it's your fault. You mentioned the mod, it's therefore your fault.
Agreed.
What the? Okay.
See, Caleb agrees, and as the server owner, his opinion matters more than yours.
Yeah,
Hmm.
see, that's totally how it works. Am I getting... Oh, close enough. Empty ammunition. Oh yeah, does Alex actually know how to use the trinket stuff?
The trinket slots? Which
The,
one?
The trinkets that you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I actually had no idea until yesterday.
I mean, I swore we'd mentioned it before.
I did mention it because I found the button. Oh,
To be fair, I have a tendency to
press
forget,
H.
so that's probably why.
H. Step up. Auto jump.
Step up.
Disgusting.
Step up enabled.
Hey,
No, auto jump was the second one, but
Yeah. I didn't have it. I had it disabled for a while, and I don't know how I disabled it.
fine.
Hey.
what the fuck is this?
Oh, friend.
What the fuck? Where are all these chickens from? Are these from your
I
house?
opened the door.
Ah, I see.
I just left the door open.
Probably not a bad idea to cut them, I guess. Only the animals. They're the ones that give us food. And feathers.
This place is hell.
I'm getting
Literally.
farming.
What the fuck is that? Reinforced blaze.
Yep, sounds normal.
So did you make
There are
a
so many chickens.
nether portal?
No, we can't go through regular nether portals. They're not real. They're fake.
They're fake.
Fake news.
The government made them up.
Nah, just fake news.
Just fake news. Ah, yeah.
There's Skilly over there.
No.
Yeah, child.
Nah.
Yes. You can hear the death of chickens. As Alex is trying to clear his base.
I can't even hear it. They're almost gone, because most of them ran outside.
Yeah. It's good though, because it means we can actually actively hunt them once they're out in wandering. You cannot join your brethren. I forbid it.
Well then.
I have 30 feathers, though, so that's nice. I don't have to worry about feathers ever again. Because I no longer have the infinity bow,
Where?
unfortunately.
Well, this is useful. I need this.
Do you? I need a sword.
No.
You'll be alright.
Well, I tried to make a sword out of kilogram, and that was just like too much. Apparently, like it's what 39 combat,
Oh, yes.
34. I'm at
Drop a wither skull.
26.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, We're gonna need those sooner than later, so I guess.
I'll go grab coconuts. We have no way of speeding up time, so I'll have to wait till it gets to sunset again.
Yeah.
Okay, I can turn back up friendly creature sounds. I have to make myself another seat.
Guaranteed dropping with the skeleton skull heads. Well then.
Oh.
Either that or I'm disgustingly lucky.
I don't know.
There's particular dungeons and I've got making enemies called incomplete withers. And they're useful.
Yeah.
So says Marcus. Yeah, they're guaranteed dropping them. Well, that's nice.
Nice.
That's gonna save me a large amount of time.
Is this a village that I've never touched?
Possibly.
Hey look, a fletching table.
Cool.
Do you need that, Caleb?
I've already got one.
You already got one? Yeah, I found it in this village.
They're really easy to take sort of a table.
Yeah.
I will be back.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm enjoying that these reinforced blazes can't actually do anything to stop me.
Ah yeah. So how do you
They're
get
kind of just trash.
how do you get back?
There's a particular multi-block structure thing that needs 4 blocks of gold around it. So they do spawn with 1 to 2 from what I've seen,
Ah yeah.
which is interesting.
Yeah. I'll find because I forgot to change these
That wasn't the sword.
keybinds. Where's the trinkets? One of these things is it? Here's one of these ones. It's just like miscellaneous or something.
Alright. Any enemies that are useful to me nearby?
No.
I'm like farming this for wither skeleton skulls now because we need a lot of them.
Yeah.
So says I.
I return.
Hello, return.
Oh no.
Hello. How are we?
Oh no.
Yes.
What do you mean?
You returned.
There's nothing to fear.
Oh
Do
no.
not worry.
But fear itself. I mean,
Be
what?
not afraid.
What did I get? Can you use
feel like I
ender
wasn't
pearls
gonna be afraid
infinitely?
before, but now. I mean, that is actually really nice.
Yeah.
What are the other ones you've got at the moment, Alex?
So I have slingshot, deal more knockback damage when hitting enemies. Piggy, you can ride a saddled pig without the needs of carrots or on a stick. Also, the pig's movement speed is faster than actual speed. Knockback resistance, and can use the ender pearls infinitely.
There's some very good ones.
Yeah.
I've got like anti-creeper, which is nice.
I have the cat boots for that. Hunter's arrows. Yeah, I gotta go to the coastline. Find
Never thought.
the trees.
Marcus,
What's up?
Been hit.
do you happen to be getting blaze rods from the things that?
Yes, these things called reinforced blazes. They're great because they're melee and blazes, which means they do fire damage if they hit me. If they hit me. And so yeah, I'm farming both them and the with the skeleton skulls from these things. I don't know how often this thing spawns them,
Sweet.
but they seem like a guaranteed drop each time, which is very nice.
It works.
I'm not going in here.
Why not?
Medusa's here, and there's like nothing besides speeding up Medusa and getting ahead.
So I need a blaze rod for some of the alcohol production stuff.
I might head out of Stronghold-esque thing now because the Willa creatures have ceased spawning.
Alright.
The moment I fucking leave. Yes, come here. Useless.
Open through this. Yeah.
Oh god, I do need hops just for the broom. I don't know if I actually need broom barrels to make rum, but... So I can make rum just from sugarcane, as far as I can tell anyway.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you can't view the recipes in game.
Huh.
They're just simply not available.
They're not real. Fake news. No brewing.
You make me wonder sometimes.
Get down here. Get down.
Never for the better.
Good.
Are you not? There's an achievement. Why didn't I get it?
What are you trying to achieve?
Murdering seagull.
Thank you, game, for not making me die because I'm incompetent. Because I needed to not die due to my incompetence. No, I much prefer life.
As with most.
I should have herbs.
Can I not grab onto that? I can't. It's just having issues. Nyum.
Alright.
And all compass bulldogs.
No.
Yes.
I didn't realize Striders were in this version. I thought they were later.
No, that is version. I think it was this version that added the drowns, or the previous version that did.
Ah, yes.
Because we're on 16.
Yeah.
I'm going to die because there's a bullshit thing.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Hooray for bullshit things. Yay. Fine, back to hell. It was an elite with like 100 something HP and I'm just there like, I see death.
Ah, yeah. Nyum.
If you go through the thing, do you end up at the same spot again?
If you go through the same one, I believe.
Yeah.
I guess now we find out.
Let me know.
think it
Yes.
works somewhat the same.
Yes? Where is
Yeah.
your thing for it? 'Cause I'll come through
Just down the
Ah.
code. Mine and then to the left of the chests.
Because I'll come through and help.
I need
As
to
it appears
hurry.
like that would be a good thing.
I need to
I mean, I didn't really make it far.
How far down to the left?
Just past the chests.
Knife,
When I
knife,
say
knife,
just past,
knife,
I mean like
knife,
to the left of the chests.
knife.
Oh, is it the little one thing of it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, right. It's like you do have to sit in it for a while.
Yeah, it's like a regular portal, but smaller.
I'm through. Up or down?
Straight ahead, I think I went.
Straight ahead.
Yes!
Yeah, I think I had a straight ahead
Made
area.
it.
Oh yeah, tunnel that goes off into the east.
Okay.
Yes. Because I saw an
Use
open area on
this
the map.
to get back to where my grave was. I've done it!
Oh no.
Okay, yes. I know I've
What's
dropped a
the
bunch of
name?
things.
Right. Down.
I don't need that
I
on
have blood one
me.
shade.
Don't need that on me.
Yeah, I went
Really?
down. I
Yeah.
jumped a little bit for chaos.
Down here. Yeah, I see.
I have food.
Down here. Cross here. Into the soul area.
Yes. I am.
Where from here?
A good question. I'm wondering. One moment, there's an elite trying to murder me.
Oh, hi.
This isn't the elite that killed me before. Ooh, nether coins. This feels like an important object. flesh.
Where?
Yes.
Oh, I see you on the map.
This is nothing important.
You appear to have gone
Are
down.
you the one that killed me before? No, you're a different one.
Hi, friend.
Nerd.
Oh, those are the blazers that you said about.
Are you getting the reinforced ones? Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. Where are you? Oh, that way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a way back at the moment, and then I'm gonna like head back to spawn area, place it down.
Yeah. I want to try and get to you so that I can basically follow you around. I see you. Don't know how I get to you yet, but hey.
What are those? Oh, what the?
Okay, I just need.
You want my death? No, you don't.
Did you actually go out of this structure? I'm assuming you did.
No, not really, actually. I mean, I'm out of it at the moment, yes, but I didn't. Oh, gasp! Where?
The
It's
ghasts
nearish
look
to me.
weird with this texture pack, if I remember correctly.
I see it. Oh god, that's terrifying. What the fuck?
Reinforced blaze.
Reinforced blade.
It came up behind me and I couldn't see it.
Oh, that's the point. Yes.
Bastard. You know, you'd think it'd make some noise, but no.
No, it's a silent but deadly one, Caleb. I might continue east. That Gallus wants people dead. Are you back already, or?
No. I have to get back down.
I've engorged myself.
How dare you?
I've eaten too many melons, but it's like the only food I have. My diet is now safe again. I'm not being
Feel
beaten.
free to harvest carrots and cook them.
I have to get back. I'm in the I got my grave back.
Yeah.
I just need to get my I need to make things so I can walk back, but I can't walk back quite yet because it's nighttime here.
Don't die again.
I should be fine. It's just I gotta find the bamboo that I need for it. I need to make it. What is it called?
Yes.
Nyum,
I don't think that's what it's called.
nyum.
I still know what it's called.
Chair. It is just called a chair.
Yes.
Found one of the blazers.
Oh, they could make it in. I'm incompetent.
I need bamboo sticks, which is bamboo.
Possibly being attacked by. No, just those. Apparently, those light you on fire. I mean, I guess
Oh,
things
you're
in the.
below me, I think.
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
I'm heading out the
I'm
east
just
way.
currently trying not to die.
That's a good
Eastward.
idea.
See, I'm up. Do I just fall down? Is that the answer?
I went into the middle, and yes, I didn't actually go a reasonable way. I did just fall down.
Noted. Alright, I'm on my way out. That's a skeleton. Where did you go that way? Jeez.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the murder beasts a little bit. That's a nether fortress,
Oh no.
I think.
Hi, you. What do you want?
Your flesh.
Well, you're the hell equivalent snake people.
That's. It's not.
They're just friendly.
Burning. Fuck. At
Is
least the
that-
burning didn't last long. Why does the ghost make a vacuum?
Hello.
Hi. How do we get up here?
Place down blocks. Did you not bring blocks?
Probably not. But that's fine. Yeah.
Have some blocks. Or not. Or you've got the thing on you.
Yeah, I've got the thing on. Hang on.
Oh, I should give that to you. I have it, but I've been meaning to use it, but I was like, I'll do that when I get to the Nether. I have a scroll of flight.
Nice.
So we're supposed to be looking for a statue?
No, you trust me, you'll see it from a mile away. It's got a giant beam going to the sky.
Yeah, I have 2 points that I can't spend anywhere.
Oh, have you looked down at the temple?
Oh,
I'm gonna head back down now that I've made you come up here and given you blocks. While I know that's not it, there's also a fortress of pigmen over there. Oh, there's soul, not soul sand, fucking alchemy ingredients. What the hell it's called? Nether.
Oh yeah,
nether crab.
yeah. The reason I sort of wanted to get my stuff back besides like the cool trinket stuff, is that I can get the I've got a brewing station on me.
Oh yeah, and archery things.
I'm level
Did I
3
bring
for
more arrows
swimming.
with me? I did. Thank you, past me. Oh wait, we don't have to be careful getting down there. Do you not have a glider on yet?
Good question. Do I have a glider on me?
You should.
Yes. Now the issue is, Caleb, getting back up.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a
No,
curse.
it's
Yeah, they're
not
cursed as hell,
firing.
aren't they? There's also a Cerberus down here. Sorry, an Orthus that has 2 heads. My mistake.
I'm gonna try and shoot the ghast. Got it.
Nice. Well done. Oh, free archery. Thanks, Caleb, for 2 levels.
Am
3
I
levels.
going over to the temple?
Alright,
thing?
party.
I am in the temple. Yeah, there's
Are
stay
we-
up 5. There's death in here. Is
Are
what
we
there is.
still in the party or do I have to rejoin it?
I have
we're
absolutely
still in the
no
party.
idea.
We're still in the party because otherwise I wouldn't be getting levels from Caleb.
Oh yeah, you just
What's it?
type it in and it shows you.
Are you inside?
Yeah, I blew,
Oh,
I blew
God.
things up.
Filling up my inventory very quickly.
Yeah, you should really take that ring off.
Nah.
Hey, look, a fake nether portal. One that we can't use.
Okay.
Out we go. I kind of want to go see what's at the Piglin structure.
Don't want to have to deal with piglins though, nor the other things around it. You're just building up.
No.
Where are you planning to go?
Over here, next to the way I came from.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I built part of a staircase.
Oh, we
I
need one of
finished the
those for
staircase.
that. Oh. I don't like that. You have to go to sort of every dimension to get the mining dimension teleporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mining dimension teleporter is crying obsidian, zirconium from Tropocraft, diamond ore, ironwood ingot from Twilight Forest, falsite ingots from Blue Sky, blazerite ingot from upgraded netherite, horizonite from Blue Skies, chlorium from the Undergarden, and a diamond pickaxe.
Probably. Wait, are they not shooting you? Oops,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes,
That was
yes,
actually
they
me.
are, Caleb.
That was actually me. I'm sorry. Hang. Oh, never mind.
Well, now they're
Let
hostile.
me use my thing for fuck's sake. Wait, were they not already hostile?
No, not for me.
Oh,
Hey, you made them hostile though.
oops. It's fine. If I kill them all, they'll forget.
Oh, the brute would have been though.
Yeah, the brutes are
Oh, okay.
always, no matter what, I think.
It's 3 levels. I approve. Thanks for the 3 levels, Caleb.
Hey,
That's a
steal,
lot
you
archery.
bastard. Yep.
Hey, get me to 30 already. Honestly, hurry up, Caleb.
Give me a moment. Move back.
You say that
why.
after you've already shot.
Yeah.
You sociopath. They're below now.
Where's my bamboo?
Glow trap. That sounds amusing.
There you go.
Diamond swords.
Have
regular
3,000
bow,
XP.
Uncommon country house blueprints. Woo, that's 28. That's not enough, Caleb. I need more.
Yeah, it's.
Feed me levels.
No, I
Hmm.
don't think it'll build.
This sounds
Not with
amusing.
that attitude. Superstitious hat.
Ooh, wall
Yep.
scrolls. Hey Caleb, you know that thing that you got that makes you in great pain?
Which one are the charts? Yes.
Yes, I found one.
Oh, great. I have that if you want it, but if you want to use it to level through.
I have a free one now.
Hmm.
I wouldn't
Also,
suggest the use of it, to be honest.
Why not?
Because it was hell. Well, let's see what's over here.
Netherite scrap. Oh wait, you just have netherite in here? I knew that. I'm not blind. Shut up.
There's not much more over here.
What? They've just changed the look of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon. Wait, what's that on the map? It's just bone serpent hearts apparently in lava over in that direction. I don't see any
I'm
beams.
sure it's. Oh,
Just
get down.
we both
Where
just
did we
ran.
go?
It's over there somewhere. There.
Yeah, I can't see it. There it is. Thank you.
Yum.
I hit it.
You missed me.
Correct.
The peasant is useless.
Ooh.
Yeah, having me here was probably a good idea with my archery.
How many free levels, you know? I'm on 29 now. Hey, look,
I'm
mine's
on 57.47. Oh, okay.
That's totally fine.
That's coming up.
Fine.
It's
It's
coming up.
fine.
Look out behind you, by the way.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I needed to fetch.
That thing is jumping high. Holy crap. How? It hit me. It fucking hit me, you bastard. I'm
Have
gonna die
fun.
now. No. Fuck you. I'm gonna die. I'm actually going to die. Please,
I'm trying to
please,
find
please.
bamboo.
Let me up, please. Why can I
I'm
not
attempting
get
to
up?
help. I only have so much range. Well, more mana is my issue.
Where
What
do
is
I
this
go?
fucking land? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Be aware there's more elites further along. I'll get you
Thanks.
some mana, I think. Oh, not mana, level in magic.
I'm just climbing up here for the sake of it now. I can
There's
see that thing coming for me.
Here's the authors. Teamwork! As much as I left you for dead, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
you
to be
did,
fair,
didn't
I
you?
was shooting at them. I wasn't being that much of an ass. I was attempting to help.
Good. Oh, I got coins from that. I got a nether coin.
Yeah.
Going up onto the thing.
Yeah, why not, you know?
I'm going to join.
I'm going to make a waypoint here.
Do I need one more? I do need one more. Of course I do.
What's
Give
the waypoint?
me
button?
the
Is that-
bamboo.
You.
Thanks.
Brings up the waypoint menu at least.
Cheers.
That wither skeleton has a bow.
Okay, now
where
I
is it?
do
I
have
can
a spare
shoot it from a
cocktail.
distance.
East.
Yep, I spotted it.
Orange, lemonade,
Enemy spotted.
pina colada.
Why do you not always let me use that? I do not understand.
Alright. Can I?
I'm at 30 out from you. That's nice. Woo! Zoo!
9.
You know, I forgot to fetch nether wart. That was the thing. I'm gonna have to find some in the fortress now. Oh, listen, I need this.
I'm gonna move this way because I think I just picked that up. Yeah.
Probably.
Let me know when you got it.
Yes.
You know,
I'm gonna have a quick run along this way.
It's
No.
just here.
What did Alex found a thing? There's just a creepy flying thing over there. I'm hunting for giant. You know what beacon beams look like, Caleb?
Yeah, I know.
Looks like that.
Probably go around so this passage continues there.
Yeah, I saw those, but I just wanted to see if there was anything I'd missed further along, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Zoom. Doo-doo-doo.
oh, we got the better third person mod.
Ooh, that's a lot of glowstone. I don't want to go
No.
over there. I'm horribly distracted.
I'll keep heading along through the chat.
Oop.
Are you okay?
No.
Come back down here and
I am.
maybe
Just gonna have a quick snack. I mean, I say no, I was actually fine, but was in a mild thing of I should probably move before I'm not fine.
Yeah.
What's A-way in? Alright, I was
Obviously
here.
it's-
so-
Oh, I suppose I'm gathering it for you now.
You had some already, you know.
Just
Alright, I'm
gravitates
out of
towards
mana.
it. Fair
I'm
enough.
out of mana. I'm content. That was amusing, just watching you absorb it all from a distance.
Okay, so if we go down here, we should be okay.
Hey, look, the way we were originally coming from before I got horribly distracted. That's a wildfire.
That was fine.
I think,
Oh, it's got shields that block
Oh
arrows.
boy. Ooh,
Marcus, do you think
God.
this is a good screenshot? I guess
Ah.
you're too busy
let's come
dying.
around the corner here.
They regenerate.
I refuse.
Yeah?
I flatly refuse. Ow. I forgot he has sweeping edge on his sword. Did you kill it?
So, yeah, it's dead.
Oh.
How hard is it to make glyphs, Marcus?
Not very, at all. You
Okay.
need clay, you need lapis, you need gems. That is all. That's all you
Okay, yep. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's just that
it's
clay.
Lament logs, my favorite.
Yeah.
Why have you given them bows?
'Cause I
Why
want
was
to
that thing you
make...
decided was a good idea, game? What the fuck? I want these. These look nice.
Ooh.
Still be saplings.
A glitch of touch and magic clay to make lay on hands.
I do it. I can't compare it. Don't expect that to ever happen again.
Did you get saplings? I'm intrigued.
11.
Nice.
Because of course I gravitate all of the stuff you get as well.
Okay.
I see no issue here.
want
You can share it back because
glyph break.
Oh, that's an elite. Be aware, there's an elite up there. Wait, these ones don't have bows. These are much easier to deal
One
with.
of them does.
Like,
The
that one
elite
being-
happens to have a bow, I think.
Yeah. Like, I can't shoot without hitting you because we're moving back and forwards. Way, death.
I think there's another one, but it might be to the right.
Oh, wither skeleton. What is with our luck today? That's the wither skeleton skull. That's disgusting. We're both full on of it. There we go.
Yeah,
Let me
my
fix that.
inventory's full, but I think I might keep it that way.
Fair.
There's a spawner over there. Oh, don't. Careful. Yeah. Oof. We-
I'm
we
not
going
on
this
hinge.
way?
Yeah,
This guy's
Mhm.
waiting.
this is an end.
Yeah.
Really, what we need to find is an out, and then I can just like teleport away from you and laugh. I mean, what?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Who?
Oh, I've got a scroll that allows me to teleport back to spawn point.
Wow. Please don't leave me down here.
What I'm hearing is leave Caleb down here
No,
to
no.
die.
I don't have the gold to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking my teleporter with me too.
You sicken me. Had I known of your intentions sooner.
Just
friend.
gotta wait.
I'm enjoying just watching every sapling and everything just get gravitated towards you, just
Yeah.
through sheer chaos.
I love how you guys were suffering and I'm just stuck on a tropical island.
I mean, to be fair, who's suffering more? At least we have some productive lament.
In north, there's something southwest. It's a fair way southwest. I'm just looking for structures really at the
Oh,
moment. It's like
boy.
wide open areas. The southwest has one of those, so I might go
Oh,
that
I
way.
don't have...
Yeah.
Oh, God. Where am I? Oh, boy.
I expect. I'm assuming Alice is teleporting.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Those are death worms. I am 2,000 blocks away.
I love the casuals. Those are death worms. Oh, if you find a rabbit, feel free to murder a couple for us.
Been
Oh, my
bullied.
pickaxe is broken. Oh, I can't dig you.
You know what? You can't get me in the water. Hey, you can swim.
What? Oh yeah, I was just clearing my inventory again. What is? Why?
I'm
I was slightly too
bleeding.
fast to enter the hole.
This way?
Oh, yep, I was going to keep digging, then you walked in front. Sad.
We're on top of a tree.
That's probably fine.
Oh, there's a climb, so not hard to the death one.
Wow.
What?
You got over there rather quickly.
I mean, yeah, we've got the jump thing. Ooh, that looks like a stronghold, but in the Nether.
Where'd you go this way?
And no step on neck.
It was right next to my bird.
Oh, I'm being aimed at. Leave me alone.
Yay.
Alright, yeah, they're not friendly to you.
Why?
Because I've got a thing on that makes them friendly to me.
No, I see. What the fuck is that?
What? The stronghold looking thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, I want to go see.
Looks like it's broken up into pieces.
Alright.
Yeah, it does. Lament of Iron.
I have a piglet head.
Hooray!
Because I use my scythe.
Yes.
It has a
Well, that's
25%
probably
chance
why
of
you
hitting.
got the skeleton skull earlier.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's nothing in here, just disappointment.
Immeasurable this.
Right, I don't have a pick in that slot anymore. Ooh.
Only 2,000 blocks away. There are kangaroos near me.
Up there.
No.
That's there. Looks
I
fine.
think, do we want to keep going that way?
Um,
I was like looking around to see if there's like any open areas that
Go.
aren't above lava.
go this way.
Sure.
Yeah. This way should do. Takes us around the immediate death at least. Sub-Zero Ashwood.
Yeah, it's health raises over.
Yeah.
Literally.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to work out where to go next. There's no real easy direction, sadly. I'm just
Let's
gonna
I
pick a
want to
direction to
be.
go.
That's right. We've got guy.
get my bow out to help you.
Alright, stand still for a moment actually. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Picked up some from skeleton things I killed earlier.
Nice.
So this can be. That's it, that's what we're looking for.
Ah,
Ooh. Yes, please.
I actually upped my render distance for in here. What I'll do is I'll let you escape to a safe area.
something probably a bit painful for you to hear right now, but it wouldn't have mattered. If you got
Wouldn't have
through
mattered?
this. No, the server's set to maximum 7.
Oh, okay. Noted.
It won't load more than 7 chunks. It's just to save memory. That's all.
Fair enough.
Because I have
Oh,
my
you're right behind me. I was gonna dig up. I won't do that then.
Okay, so I may have found something really good.
Okay.
A magic mirror.
Yes, they're hard to make.
Yep, I found one.
What is the magic?
I'm back at base.
Do they go through worlds?
I don't know, but
Ooh, it's directly above us. We don't want to go directly up. I don't want to break anything I shouldn't.
Hello, puppy.
God
What's
damn
up?
it. I have some recall potions for you.
What?
Teleports you to the spawn point, and I
Did you realize
also
what you'd done?
Yep. I jumped over it.
Okay,
I also
sorry.
It's okay, look. What you do, stand on that. You'll float up for a bit, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's awful.
Have fun.
Where does this put me? Oh god, I'm in lava. I'm in lava.
Well, that's not ideal.
Ah, shit. Oh. Hi, leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. This place is hell. This is not any better, I'll be honest.
When you this place, I managed to hold back the laugh for all of half a second before I couldn't keep it in.
You remember the foundry that we were in?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess where it put me?
Nice.
We are on Oh no.
That's
Marcus, home is 4,000 meters from here.
Have fun.
What do you mean have fun? Yeah. Time to bridge my way out of here, I guess, by going immediately up.
Oh god, like, that was such a fucking evil have fun.
You sick of me. Greatly. Ooh,
Oh.
ooh, ooh.
Well, how far away from base am I? I'm quite close. Why did I spawn here?
Mm. So does it just seem to spawn you at random?
I mean, no, it's not at random. It's like relative to. So, were you spawned in at a portal area?
Something like that, yeah.
So, I reckon what it does is it picks a portal area that it thinks is close
Yeah,
and to in that.
but from what I can tell, the liquid portal stuff works the same way as how a nether portal works. It's just as a block, as a liquid instead of a block.
Yes. Oh wait, I know where I am. That's actually convenient. I've built around here already.
I'm at the lowest level of a multi-story fucking foundry, I think.
We never got what's it called? Nether what?
If I go into the nether,
Oh,
and hope
Yeah, you can.
that
I
my
mean, the thing is
yeah.
back, so you can check when you go in. I
I
brought it back
am
to one area.
3,681.
So, Caleb,
Yeah, near
got a
4,000
plan.
blocks behind. What?
It's a plan. Don't worry about it.
That can't be good.
It's a plan to rescue you.
I mean, I'll be able to make my way home now. It's just gonna take a while.
yeah
I got out of the foundry. Just
Where?
hopefully we don't get sent to that one again because there's no way out of it.
so
Because I think I was spawned in front of a pool of is it a 1 block wide pool of water? It deliberately does that.
As it should be.
It's like it just wants to see you suffer.
It probably does. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, well. I've been blinded by the squid.
Blinded by the squid.
So it'd be great if it wasn't nighttime. But I think it nearly is daytime.
yeah, it's getting to day.
Whoa.
Fear me.
Nope.
I don't know.
Oh, right. Hey, I'm immune to arrows, remember?
You are?
Yep. It's one of the trinkets. So Symphian birds, the ones with the arrow feathers, not much of an issue
yeah.
for me.
Interesting. Alright, what I'll do is I'll be fair to future Marcus that comes out of hell later.
They're flying away from me. They fear me.
I got a buddy card for picking up carrots. Lettuce.
Yeah, you
One more lettuce
Oh my
pun and
God.
she'll kill you. And the lettuce card is spelled as in Lettus.
get. Yes.
I hope you need Symphian bird feathers or something.
Caleb, there's a minotaur trying to blend in your chicken pen.
Ah, yes. Rather unsuccessfully, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you think that?
So this is great because I'm getting large amounts of XP. If I didn't have my trinkets, this would be death.
Right?
Yeah.
But because I don't take damage from arrows, it includes their projectile.
So is what's the Ars portal, Marcus?
Oh, that's my new base.
Ah, okay, so you
Feel
actually
free to go through. I've got all my other shit set up in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you can
Put
use
me
that
ahead.
with the lift press to get new spells.
yeah.
So it's not close to base that we're spawned in, but it's not far either.
Yeah. You have a wandering trader apparently.
Screams.
Near. Ah, yeah, you actually got something sorted out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a distance away.
It's not far. It's just sort of
Yeah,
not at base.
yeah, it's about less than 300 blocks away.
Yeah. Just out of the way where it's not going to bother anyone effectively.
It's in the plains next door.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And that just spawns me in my house.
tiny graveyard.
Hmm.
No, I won't open that chest. That's a bad idea.
Why though?
So I don't want to die with all this stuff on me, and I have to run 4,000 fucking blocks to get it. That's the main reason.
So what's the safest way out of the Nether? So,
Don't go in the first place.
This is true.
well, I want to see if the magic mirror allows me to get out. This makes
We haven't even left a proper path for you to follow to get to one of the things.
Oh, I have my I have a grave in there that has some nice stuff on it.
Because we dug a path essentially.
Yes, that we did.
But you need to take 4 blocks of gold with you and find a.
So no, that's at spawn now.
Okay.
Oh, is that our spawn now? Okay.
That's at spawn now. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
and then
do I
it
just
bring us back somewhere random?
so do I just
So
go
it
down?
should be. It's still semi-random, but it's a place I know, so that's not as bad.
So should I just
Up
take the liquid
Hello.
down?
Yeah, down here.
Yep. Hold
Ooh, why am I? Apparently, just hold jump.
Huh?
What's the problem?
Why did I? Do I have an
You
enchantment that
don't-
does this?
Probably.
No, I don't.
You good?
I don't have an answer to that.
Oh, here's the liquid.
Yeah, so you just stand in it, and then there should be a thing of this. It's not doing it now.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then you just go into that. Okay. Make create
So
waypoint
yeah,
exit.
the sort of weird beam thing. You just stand in that.
Yep.
No, friend.
I need to
Let's
go
talk about
down.
it.
I have a grave in here.
Have fun getting to it. Did you bring the key?
Yep. I didn't die too far away, but I don't have like the death mark.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna use it. Scroll of light.
Oh, this is one of these ones. Yes.
Oh right,
So-
I jumped into the lava.
That's the least intelligent way to do things.
I found the grave.
It is a way to do things. You can't deny it.
I'm not saying it isn't a way to do things. I'm just saying it's the least intelligent way to do things.
Okay, I have never walked.
Where?
I have found a way
You
back.
find some straight away. That's insane.
Me.
Yeah, you.
I had some from something that I found in the Nether. I did explore to try and see. Okay, I'm gonna test to see if I can get out with the magic mirror. Nah. You sense that you're too far from home to return.
So technically, we could get a what's the thing in the Nether called? That respawn thing, respawn anchor or something.
Yeah, the respawn anchor.
Yeah.
We could make one of those and tie it to it. I didn't grab any crying obsidian though, so we'd need some of that. But we could put one of those at spawn, mark it as our respawn point, and then use that. I have a golden trader again.
Yeah.
They've arrived back home. I found one of the dwarf smith places.
Where?
And that has the waystone outside the front of it.
Ah, yeah.
So I just used a waystone to get back.
This is how to get out, because this is what I used to get down originally.
Yellow glazed terracotta.
So I just stand in the thing.
Yes, stand in the thing. You'll float up for a bit, and afterwards, you'll
Ah,
take you
yeah.
back to it.
Well, that is a trip I never
I got
used to.
pushed off. Yeah, so I got spot. I think where Caleb was in the or Marcus.
Wait, did that spawn you into the lava?
Yeah, pushed me off the block.
Yeah,
Okay, so try and
that's
do you have
just what
blocks?
happened.
Go down a giant platform over the lava, just to make sure that we won't burn to death.
Yeah.
I didn't have that issue.
Yeah. Can I use this? Hey, where's water?
Oh yeah, I've got the lament saplings too.
Laments.
Which you wanted.
This is true. I did want.
Yeah, luckily I had flight.
I got a cake from the vegetable fields. Nice.
I hear some water. Luckily I had a bucket from when I tried to place the dimensional fluid into the thing. There we go. This is the fastest thing I know.
That is much smarter than the way I would have done it. I'm gonna be honest. I would have placed blocks.
Because I spawned on a block that was up there and got pushed into the lava, so it's easy just to put the water down. Okay, this should be safe now. Whoop.
Nice.
Is this gonna work? There we go. Yeah, this magic mirror is awesome. I lucked into that.
Yeah, that is insane. This, and I want this, and I want this. There we go.
Can I please? I forgot to grab netherrack. Or soul sand. Oh yeah, I can place them into that. We can use the planters to put netherwort into, because I didn't bring soul sand with me.
Oh, I have some.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, can you come through my portal and bring some to me? Because it's not that I'm lazy. I was gonna say because I'm lazy, but it's actually because I am busy sorting out my nonsense so I can wear my actual equipment again.
Where do you want me to put them?
In my inventory.
In your inventory. There you go. Have half of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, got a few. I want to do something which is steal this wall. Because I'm gonna be chaotic again.
No.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Chaotic evil or just chaotic?
Chaotic. Any wool.
You missed this conversation. We had a conversation about Caleb being chaotic evil or chaotic neutral at best, and he was very adamant that he was chaotic good.
Yeah.
And considering the chickening that has occurred, I feel like I've been proved right.
No.
No.
Was the chickening harmful at all, Alex? Would you say that it was harmful?
All I'm saying is that it was chaotic evil.
Yeah, it was pretty evil.
Really?
I'm not just saying that it's like harmful or anything. You don't have to be harmful to be evil. You can still be useless.
Hey. Hey now. You're a cunt.
But I think that one thing it hit him a bit too close to home.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of these things now. Distiller? What the fuck do I do with a distiller? Was that useless? It probably was. Okay.
I didn't want to have to tell you, but yes, it would have been.
I'm abusing my ability to fly for the moment that I have.
Alright, yeah, you stole all the glowstone. I've suddenly remembered.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I need... Marcus, you got some blaze roots, right?
One chest
yeah.
has anything.
I just need one so I can
Yeah,
make
come
it
grab one.
into blaze powder.
Oh, there you go.
Think cool. Because I need to get alchemy to finish my class, my specialized.
Hello.
Why do I have cobblestone on me?
Oh, I got alchemy for turning it into blaze powder.
Do you have bombs?
If I do, I don't know where they
Mundane,
are.
thick, mundane. Oh, we can use more things than just netherwort to make oh, we can make mundane. What can we... Recipe for awkward. Yeah, we can use Apterous finger spores and sprouting fungus to make awkward potions.
I'm taking the hot shit girl.
Oh no, I'm out of diamonds.
Yay,
Rest in peace,
strength, leaping. Fortune, ancient knowledge.
No leg.
Use a bottle of chanting to do that.
Alright, I've got hops fucking
Resistance.
seeds I just don't have.
Succumbing. Poisons the user for a short time upon taking damage.
That sounds absolutely horrifying.
Is it bug pheromones makes the user invisible to hostile arthropods.
Oddly specific.
Poison,
Now, how do I
spell
actually
damage,
make...
brittleness. The higher the victim's armor value is, the more damage they will take. Haste, regeneration, serendipity grants bonus to your total fortune and luck. Poison resistance, anchoring prevents teleportation. Night vision, healing, water breathing, swiftness, splash potion. Valentin grants immunity to Valentin mixes poison. Will not cure already active poison. Snow, mana regeneration, water breathing, poison. Infection? Damage deals damage over time and spreads to other entities. Soul Steal restores health upon dealing damage. Oh, Lavender is actually used for something. Supporting gives regeneration to animals, strength to neutral mobs, and resistance to monsters around the user. Night vision from a nightlight with chilling freezes your health, preventing healing from from all sources. Look, glowing. Turtle Master. Visibility. Clinging. Drop Bear Claws.
Me too.
Alex's mobs adds drop bears. It's actually a really cool thing. It makes it so you can stand and walk on ceilings.
Alright. Alright, Caleb, did you end up with the laser rod you needed? Caleb? Is he dead?
He might be. He's disappeared.
Oh no. Oh, it's... I'm incompetent. Right, don't worry about me just casually saying that I'm incompetent. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wipe sprayle.
Well, you know what? Good night.
Oh no. Rainbows and unicorns, hey? What the fuck did you do?
I am in a nice dream. I'm in Lollipop Land.
Downs.
I'm in Lollipop Lands.
Speaking with Downs.
I think you can have a nightmare with this mod, so that was a very, very good that I got a good dream. This mod is called Good Night Sleep. I had to make it, I needed to get those, these mushrooms from the Nether to get into here. Dream grass. Dream dirt. I don't know how to get out of this mod. I just know it exists and I wanted to go here because it gave me another title. I'm now the dreamer. Pathfinder? No. No, they haven't. There's no mod line for this mod. Oh, there it is. Sweet dreams. Looks like someone slept on the wrong side of the bed. What a terrible nightmare to be in. Being on the bright side, maybe. Maybe for some reason. Did you? I'm having a sweet dream. I guess that's winning. Yeah, I don't actually know how to get out of this mod.
Where?
Was it?
Wake up, I guess.
What are you in? Okay. I can get a present. I can get a bunch of things. I can get candy.
Yay.
I can make a rainbow sword. Dude, it's from rainbow ingots. Which is smelting rainbow ore. Which gives me magic.
Right.
It's different colored sheep. A dream log. I can get sponges. I don't know what we would use them for, but I can get sponges. What are sponges good for? Smelting them, we can make a dye sponge, removes dyes from rats or sheep. And an exorbitant mega sponge. Or we can turn it into evaporating glyph. Okay, the time of day is changing in here.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, it just looks like it's night, but it's day kind of thing. Like you have night vision during the night. Lollipop bush. God.
Anything else I've missed? Yes, apparently. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I need to do? Did I change the button for it? Yeah. Unlock. I want to have the golem. Do we know what adds those trinkets? Like how we get more of those trinkets?
No. No is the answer.
I think it's just from murdering and getting and mining.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. Delusion stone. I think that's what it is. Delusion cobblestone. It's the same as cobblestone. It's just named differently. And it looks different. Cyan flower. Used to make cyan. I saw it in a minimap.
Oh no.
I found unicorns. They look like horses, but they have a horn. Come on, you'll be my friend, right? I don't have a saddle. What's with me just going to dimensions and not thinking of how to get out of them? It's so fluffy. I don't know what's... If I should switch back to have my title be the Melon Lord. Hope for mushroom.
Melon Lord.
You put a carved pumpkin on your head and you get the title.
That feels wrong.
I was looking at a bunch of achievements. There's supposed to be one that you get from killing a seagull. It's right at the bottom. It's in Misk called just titles. I think it was in here. But yeah, I saw the Dreamer here. There's also the Pied Piper. Yeah, seagull magnet. Obtained by feeding a seagull.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wait, so is that in the titles thing?
Yeah. Oh, it's in the quest stuff. If you look at the bottom, in the quest book.
Interesting.
That's how I learned about some of them.
Defeat Herobrine in the Nightmare Dimension.
I feel like I could be there. I don't know. I'm currently in my biome is Sleepy Hills.
returned.
Oh no.
Another return.
I had to put out bins and such.
Ah, yeah.
Ah, yes. Been there, done that.
I'm having a dream.
What?
I found unicorns.
That doesn't help.
What?
I made a special bed and went to
You
sleep.
would. You are a special. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say a bed, but you're a special.
Yeah,
You are a
I needed to combine a bed and hope and despair mushrooms together.
Oh yeah, that.
I don't know how to get out of this dimension. I wish the quest book actually told you how to get out of them. Because it's just like, yep, here's how to get through the stuff. Because the current thing that I have is bad dreams, which is visit, good night's sleep, good dream. Looks like someone slept on the wrong. This is gonna be a terrible night. Looks like someone slept on the wrong side of the bed. What a terrible nightmare to be in. On the bright side, maybe you can find something useful. And that's it.
Caleb left his cockatrice out.
Phrasing.
He left his cockatrice out.
Jesus Christ.
Ignoring the advice.
That's why you're taking damage.
I think that's even.
Nearby.
It's just
Wait,
fun.
what?
I didn't realize you were nearby. I was not paying any attention.
I'm in my house. Oh no.
You mean, oh no?
I need more blaze rods.
So do I.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping to avoid that. So I need blaze powder to run the distiller
Yeah.
to make it run.
I wonder what happens when this place turns to night.
Oh fuck it, I'm not doing
I love that the R's trees have just contaminated the stream.
What are you doing?
Can I find an open,
Nothing.
like, cave?
Do you intend to die in my doorway?
No, I lived.
My pig died. I don't know how. There's like no hostile mobs. Just died.
Why are your campfires not giving regen? What did you do to them?
Nothing. I just don't do it.
Your campfires are trash. My campfire, however, is a Giga Chat.
Yeah, certainly. This is not the thing, is it?
So I need to get more blaze rods. I also need to get more diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I...
Yum.
No.
Is Calvados that? I don't know. It doesn't help that there's no indication on what any of this is.
Yay.
Huh?
I like this. This is good. I could go do that.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no, it's fine.
Side is easier.
Where
Marcus
did I
P.
leave my clay? Might as well just make fudge, but why not? Oh, wait, I knew I forgot something.
Hmm.
These into the caution. Don't want that.
Can I find a rainbow ore?
No.
That's a bit like I can find rainbow ore in here.
This is fun. Now if I go with this, then it's nice. Oh, I hate that noise.
Why though?
Just don't hate it.
Yeah, just deal with it, like the rest of us.
Rainbow ore. Oh, there's creepers in here.
Oh man.
And if I add sugar to that,
Oh, I've been given candy and redstone dust.
they're giving him candy.
And redstone dust.
They're successfully kidnapping the child.
The youngling.
Baby creeper.
Baby creeper do 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 do.
We're not making that thing.
I got an achievement called How Could You for killing
Well,
a
we already
baby
know what
creeper.
Alex did. Yeah.
Oh look, a baby creeper seconds later. The achievement of how could you in chat.
They don't actually deal damage. That is,
Alex is killing the younglings.
I found candy ore.
I think Alex has fallen into the back rooms. Caleb, do you have 3 ender pearls at all?
Don't think so. No, I gave the end deposit I had to you, I believe.
Cool. Ah, never mind. I need to go to the end for this anyway.
Yay.
Wait, do I have to put in the exact recipe? Get
Yeah.
out of my face, you stupid chicken. Wait, I do. I have to put in the exact recipe. That is correct.
That was what I wanted to do.
Right, I have 2 brew barrels making cider. Now I just need to work out how to make. I don't have sand for glass, do I? No, I don't. Need sands. Sand to make the glass. But at the end of all this, I will have alcohol.
Oh no.
I will force you to drink.
I unlocked a trinket. What key did I bind it to? This one.
Yeah, as far as I can tell with the alcohol, it's literally just a fucking potion.
I can breathe
but it
underwater.
has the added of course you can.
I got the turtle shell trinket, which allows me to breathe underwater.
Nice. Yeah, that'll give me enough sand. I believe. Don't need to make an empty bottle. That's easy enough. Complete booze production. I have more eggs in my inventory.
No, no.
Right?
I have indeed been egged.
What armor are you wearing, Caleb?
I'm a weird amalgamation of iron, something called lamella, and my backpack.
Okay, this would lightly be worse. Because I don't think you use magic too much. Alex, you wearing the magic armor?
Nope.
Would you like the magic armor, or at least the first tier?
Sure.
Past that, you need to get me blaze rods.
Alright. It's probably better to have the magic armor. It's almost turning to night, I think. It's spinning forever.
And ever, and ever.
It's a very long time.
No joking.
Oh.
what can I do with the rainbow ore? I can smelt it to make rainbow ingots, which can make a pot of gold, a rainbow block, a rainbow helmet, a rainbow pickaxe, mining level diamond. I think that's iron. Yeah. A rainbow sword, shovel, hoe, leggings.
Are we talking about Caleb again?
I will cut you. Simply because I would find
I
it.
can turn my candy into a candy block, which is called hard candy, and turn that into armor.
Yes, you do. That is a sound and reasonable decision.
And then there's positite and negatite. Which positite is from positite gems, negatite's from negatite gems, which are from the ores. And then
Right.
there's also zerolite, which is from zerolite ore.
Caleb's crops have been lamps.
Oh no.
I'm nearly at my final thing. I've got nearly all the combat, I've got nearly all the agility, and I have nearly all the endurance.
Rainbow seeds.
Caleb, where were you growing your hops? Was it at your new base or at your old one?
I
I
want to
don't
grow.
have any growing up.
Shame.
I don't actually need it for my alcohol.
Oh, okay. That's
I
odd.
needed it to make the barrels.
Is that
I'm making
lovely?
cider.
Hmm.
I do need to find a desert. So I will
You and me both.
make a nature's case.
I think Alex found one not long ago, actually.
What is it?
Desert.
Yeah, it's very far away. And I can't bring up the map where it is because
You're being murdered?
I'm not in the right dimension.
Ah, that'll do
Remember?
it too. That will also do it, yes.
They're just exploding all behind me. Lapis.
Yeah, I probably will set up beer production just for the fuck of it. I think it might be entertaining. But for now, cider.
Do you guys see that?
Duncan.
See what?
Self-preservation activated for fish webs or... Oh! My thing was going to break, so instead of breaking, they preservated themselves, removing enchantment.
Ah, okay.
I was so confused for a second. Because I was like, what? Like, what is this? What did I activate? And I realized, oh, it's just my boots that I have.
You have entered the death dimension.
Oh, okay. The dream was over.
Okay.
So I'm back. I'm back, guys. Did you miss me?
I'm gonna say no,
No.
just to spite you.
I'm saying no because it's true.
The desert.
I have a waypoint to it.
Is can I share? Share in chat. There is one. I didn't even spell it right, but you know. That is, I don't even know.
There we go.
2,000 away.
Oh, I've located one that's only 800.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Nice. Oh, we never looked at that. That's fine. Whatever.
Compass is pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna build some shovels though.
That's not bad. What do I need for extend time?
Shovels.
Cliff of stand.
We have 4 shovels and a dream.
Right. And a dream, hey.
And a dream.
What are you trying to get? Just dirt?
Sand.
Not dirt, sand. Yeah, just dirt. You know, in the desert, the place where you find dirt.
Yep.
Oh.
I just need sand and a lot of it.
Even I am amazed by my brilliance.
Mm-hmm. Brilliance is certainly not how I would put it, but
How I would put it. It's not that brilliant.
yeah, totally.
Oh. I should
Out of curiosity, Marcus, does that head make it up yourself top heavy?
Nah.
It really should.
The sudden extreme bounce of self-doubt help balance it out, you know.
Yeah, fair.
How many of these did I need? What was I making? Don't answer that. I love the fact that I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing at any given point in time. I'm just perpetually just terrified of what's going on.
Oh, it seems to be having a time over there.
Is that one's immune because of it being an elite?
I should do that. I should also feed this a bunch more wood.
Alright. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
How could?
Did you see any rabbits over there by chance, Caleb? Just so I know whether I should bother going over.
Where? The desert. I haven't been there yet.
Oh, I thought you'd been there already.
It's only just become daylight.
Ah, okay.
I
was
wasn't
thinking
going there in
about
the
going
dark. Look at that. Oh, I haven't had it off yet. If you do want to.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna create horrible monstrosity. Smile.
What is that screeching?
The
Me.
phantom.
Where is it? Is it still over? Where is it?
I killed it. Just killed it.
Ah,
It was an elite, so it wasn't gonna burn to death.
I mean, it probably would have, which would have taken 20 minutes.
No, it wasn't taking any damage.
Oh.
It because of what kind of elite it was.
What else? Anything? I need an extra gold. I knew that.
Yay.
I got 2 for 1, apparently, from my draw, because sometimes it just feels like it.
Yep.
But you know, I'll take
Wait.
an extra one.
I'm coming to you.
It's coming to me? Is it closer?
You're at your base? Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be closer.
Hello.
Yeah, by a good couple hundred.
Horse projectile protection.
Gonna keep... Yeah, it's gonna keep filling this up. That's
I have a
good.
great number of shovels.
Don't mind me
I
just reading clocks.
I accidentally
Yeah,
walked
go
back through the portal.
I figured.
Hey now.
I figured.
That's rude.
It's right.
2 source berries, 2 source gem blocks. I don't have enough gems for that. You there, feed my insatiable desire for gems.
Well, that's right, I took the ring off. I forgot about that. I instinctively, when I saw Marcus breaking something, went to run into the corner.
I thank you for that. Right. I am just casually trying to make an enchantment before we go.
Sure.
For a mana regen, because I use a lot of it, and I'd like to not have as many issues.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm opening a thing. Alright, so now I need to fetch my berries.
So it looks like, with where Alex's desert is on the map, he only needed to head slightly further south, and he would have hit the closer desert.
I mean, I don't think it was hunting for him, was he? I think he just teleported there.
Yeah, I warped there. Like, I...
Yeah, but he was so close.
Where the fuck did I leave my mana berries? Caleb, why am I blind? Are they in my chest here? They better not be.
Berries.
Yeah, they're in here. I thought so. So I thought I might have kept them with my food, and I got confused. 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
So I could see my stuff that's like, oh, you can turn these into this potion. But it's uncraftable potion, so we can't make wormhole potions.
This is true.
which is very sad.
Must have the previous level of. Oh no!
What?
It suddenly got much more expensive.
Yay.
Sad.
Oh god.
Okay.
Villagers are so easy to kill now. They
Yeah.
can't do damage to me.
Ah, yes. That's what I'm over engorged in
I
fruit.
have an illager head.
Right.
Rainbow berry. Taste the
I'm
rainbow.
successfully decapitated. Where you be? You still down?
Yeah, I'm just being very sad. Fine. I'm not completing the rest
There.
because expensive. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna forget that's there later.
Ah, yeah.
Put these away for safekeeping. I'll get this full jar and place it there to be drained. I'll be sad that I don't have more. Alright, are you just outside of my basement?
I'm just waiting at the top.
Cool. Hello. I only got one level of the enchantment. So, which direction are we headed?
This way.
No. Zoom.
Speedy boy.
This isn't the fastest I could be going.
I see. No need to show off.
What's that? Show off?
You're obnoxious. Sheep.
Zoom. Hello, sheep.
Leave those sheep alone. I see quite a lot of sheep here.
There's also some chickens. Just to mock you for when you were hunting for them before.
Hey, I don't care anymore. I have an abundance of chickens. Too many, one might say.
All potions useful. Weakness, strength, leaping, bleeping. No, awkward's the main one we want. Monday.
God, everything feels like it's zoomed in so much when that speed's gone. It's just like a noticeable jump.
So at the end of this marker.
Dragon parts. That's mildly
Sorry?
disconcerting. Dragon parts on the map. Open it up.
Yeah.
In the direction we're headed.
Oh, I see. Oh no, that should be fine. That should be in the desert. Ooh, that's a castle. It's an village castle.
I feel like you guys are having too much fun.
Oh, hey look. Waystone. Woo!
Sweet.
Sure.
Hello.
Zealous here.
Kale's been chased.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm immune to projectiles.
Ah, yeah.
I found what appears to be some sort of bunker.
Um,
Filled with angry illagers. I'm so fucking slow.
the fuck is this? Hang on. I'll come over there.
Ah, it's fine now. Oh, oh god, there's a hole here. Goodbye.
Did you not see the hole?
No, I was running away. You put a creeper
I'm
head on
sorry,
my
that is so good.
Oh, I'm so slow.
That's quite
Everything
fun.
is paid.
Oh, there's rabbit hides in here. That's-
Ooh.
Oh, nice. We need those. We also need rabbit's feet.
I have the hides.
Alright, we can. I forget that we got mod. We got looter.
What sort of weird place is this?
What the
Excavation
weird
site.
thing, or the giant pit?
It's a mine
Yeah.
or excavation site.
I see a large number of lobster over the distance.
Nice. Oh, source gems.
Those are actually useful for me at the moment, as I need a fucking shitload of them to do what I want to do. It's sad, but whatever. Wasn't there an easier way into the pit, by the way? Just wondering.
There's stairs.
So yes, there was an easier way into the pit.
Many.
Yeah.
And interestingly, I see no rabbits.
Monsters? Rabbits? Yeah, I think it's like sometimes they'll be there, sometimes they won't.
They're actually more like a spawn in the savannah.
Is that the case? I thought it was desert. So that's the only time I've really seen them.
They
Oh,
can
they spawn in the savannah.
they can spawn in desert, savanna. I think that's it. It's sort of warm biomes. I think they can also spawn in the snow. I might be wrong, but I did know they have multiple
I know
biomes.
boxes used to be snow.
Yeah. There's I think Marx's grave
Rancher level. Oh. No.
rigged from the start.
I have destroyed the rat snake.
Alright.
Its death was very amusing.
Part of this sort of cave system is being bugged. That
Yeah.
zombie has a party hat on.
Yep. Sounds reasonable.
Why? I didn't look at you.
Are you being bullied?
Marcus has begun
Oh,
something.
you got the piggy trinket.
Yes. There was an Enderman who decided that I needed death, and I did not agree with that. But he still tried to murder
Is
me.
there a specific reason we unlock these trinkets?
Not what I can tell.
It's from mining ores, murdering, and I think that's really it.
Alright, Alex.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Yeah.
I wish to provide you with the armor set.
Oh yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop.
Cool. I'm not gonna
Lamp.
put the boots on at the moment, as my boots are what give me my massive speed boost.
Lamp. I threw a lamp at one of the scaffoldings and it just broke all the scaffolding. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You seek out? You do. Why don't you leave?
I've been hit by something. Was it you? Was it the elite?
I need to move.
Oh, you're not an enemy. Oops. I whacked you instinctively. I'm sorry. I had no way of guaranteeing that he wasn't the enemy, so I walloped. Hi, you with your sword. Oh god, you're fast. Why are you so fast?
That's almost as fun as me landing in the pit without knowing.
Wasn't that name of the most...
You wanna know the worst part, Caleb?
No.
The worst part is I saw the pit as I was falling and went, you know what, I'm gonna go as deep as I possibly can, and just fell even further.
Yes, you do it.
And my dropper mat experience kicked in.
I found the rabbits.
Nice. My current issue with rabbits and stuff, right, is the casual fact that I don't have fortune, and so getting feet from rabbits is going to be a chore this time around.
Yeah.
Rabbit
Arthur
hat.
Wilden Stalker, you alright there, bud? Apparently not, Mr. Fall down into the cliff.
Just to fall with
I
Yep.
did not get rabbit feet. No, I just casually
None of you
free
can
roam.
hurt me. I'm just going, oh, you can hurt me, okay.
No,
None of you can hurt me. Oh,
me,
God, you can
except
hurt
for
me.
you!
That was rather entertaining.
where did you go, Marcus?
Into the pits.
Are you actually back in there?
Yeah, I'm in the pit. I'm grabbing a bunch of source gems from around the place because I need 1,000,000 of them.
Yeah.
Time to go and die again, most likely,
Oh no.
because I can't seem to stay alive for long.
Shame.
Hey. You died by falling into a pit that you saw in advance.
Oh, no, I didn't see it in offense. I saw it as I was falling.
That is arguably worse. How did you miss it?
because I was not facing it. I saw the structure, ran to it, walked inside, got assaulted by a whole lot of things, then proceeded to fall off the cliff.
As you do, I guess.
Alright, I'm reading.
I'm not as surprised as I probably should be. I love where it says part everywhere.
Oh, so I think what that is, that's a whatchamacallit?
It's the worms.
Yeah, one of the desert worms, and it's just stuck there.
Yep.
How did I get this? Is new. Time for
Because
some
of how big they grow, it registers them in segments, which is rather interesting.
Yeah.
They do grow really big. I'm almost at my death spot. This time if the thing comes, that man's time to bring into the ocean.
Why am I on fire now? What is going on here?
What are you doing? A house. Yes, that's it.
Indeed.
Woven anvil. I want one. It's mine now. Oh, dwarf blacksmith. Hello. Got armor stands. He's got several armor stands. He just has a casual blast furnace. Just gonna leave him to it after stealing his stuff.
He has a grave that says "Rip my beloved wife." Isn't it?
Well, for now he's beloved forge.
Oh no, that's worse than losing their life.
Exactly.
You can check the thing for it, Marcus, but it's really there. Marcus,
What? Hello.
but come back.
Oh no. Oh no, this is a grave. No, I can't look at it, Alex. I've already created horrible hate crimes towards
It's
dwarves.
this is my beloved wife. I don't think we can take it.
Where are you guys?
Near the whatchamacallit, where the excavation site is, where the dwarven house is.
Okay.
We're committing
Coming
hate
back.
crime.
The safety of the horde is better.
The safety of the horde. Is that what we are? Are we the horde?
I am going with that, yes.
Take-
The horde is usually associated with evil, and we are the baddies.
I feel like you specifically as the
No,
baddies.
we
Right after I stole something from someone. You specifically as the baddies.
You are openly a thief. You have no room to speak.
Exactly, you know, openly admitted.
Yum.
I got 2 husk heads from us.
Nice.
From a singular husk, hey, you got
Yeah,
2
from-
heads.
Yeah, from one. Hasn't.
I got him. You want to see the grave? It's over this side. Get up. You can't do anything with it. I don't think. It's just there.
Oh god.
Ooh.
The dwarf is fighting an illager. Oh, it's in the wall.
The goddamn wall.
No, wait. It got itself stuck in the thing.
So I stole the grace.
Oh, no.
Well, Alex said something about not being able to break it, so I broke it.
I didn't say break it. I said you couldn't like right click it.
I stole it. It is my grave. Well, it's not my grave, but
Well, I am in a pit with. Oh no, he's on the other. He's in the other pit. The fool.
provide me with endless amusement, peasants.
Oh, you've gone into this structure? Let him
Well, there's not
free.
free. Well, dare thinking that it could exist near me.
You're free now.
Oh. I'm home.
Are you though?
My home now. Only good.
Hmm.
There's nothing they can do about it.
Hmm.
I simply will not allow them.
Hey, look, a village.
No.
I like it. Leather is good.
Let me in.
Dreams.
Your home is now my home, peasants.
Hmm.
An island golem got murdered by them.
Oh no.
I let it
I'm
free.
doing the world a favour.
I just hear I let it free, and that's just mildly terrifying.
Yes, free them so that they may assist us.
Has anyone seen the massive fuck off cliff thing?
The
I guess it's
master-
technically a mountain. It's rather orange. It's meant to
No.
want to build a baked bean fort.
A what now?
Baked bean fort. Red rock.
Baby
Oh, yeah.
boss. Oh no. Hello there, Caleb.
Hmm?
I guess I'm on the other, like, side of the wall.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
What's this?
I have broken in and there's nothing they can do about it because of my immunity to projectiles.
Yeah.
I found a dungeon. One of the shitty ones. So says I.
My immunity to projectiles is mildly terrifying.
What? I am being laser beams.
Do they cook a dress?
Nope. Literal fucking smited from the skies.
Hello.
I can hear music, which I would best describe as tiki music.
Take it.
Oh.
Yes. I figured you would want it.
Yeah.
It's of no use to me because I don't have a magic skill that allows me to use it. Also,
Oh.
don't mind the decapitated illagers everywhere.
The tribals are trying to murder me via smite.
The peasants will not be successful. How dare you lock me out?
There's also a whole lot of kangaroos over here. I also
I will
killed
just
a
sit here
kangaroo.
and punch you to death. Peasants. Punching is way better a weapon than I would have thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an orbit thing. I think I want out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Are they in here?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them up there.
That's complete
What's this
kangaroo
thing?
hide.
Orbit, launch, modify, knockback. Okay. I think they have to hit us.
I have made my way up to the top of this one. The peasants are dead. Long live the peasants.
I don't think they'll live long if they're dead.
They're dead. Long live the peasants. I do not want them prospering, but they can live long if they desire. Hello, more peasants. I'm here to bludgeon you with your own crossbow. I don't know how to use a crossbow. I've never used a bow, so I bludgeon them instead with it. It's heavy enough to use as a projectile. Projectile? Well, technically yes. I have a number of spirit orbs now.
Orbs.
Spores.
Yeah, we have to find a village for village with the statue of the goddess for it.
Oh, there's one near base. That one has it.
Oh, it is.
Like the one in the sort of rock areas. Yeah, it was hidden beneath the tree.
Ah, that's why I didn't see it.
What was that?
Me knocking on a
What?
note block.
Oh, that scared the ever-living crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw the note block. I was like, I
Oh, I
gotta
hate
hit it.
There are more pillagey boys out here that I can pummel to death with my fists. Oh no. Side note, I get archery XP from bashing them with a crossbow.
Like punching them?
Yeah, it gives me archery XP.
That's
Oh, I love that. It's good. I need the legs. Oh, that'd be why it's dealing so much damage, because I'm using a crossbow.
Yeah.
And it's registering it as a crossbow. Oh, that's dumb. I didn't know I could do that to level up. All I had to do was whack somebody with my bow this whole time.
That's way more funnier than it should have been.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I think I've run out of target stuff.
I got a title, the pincushion.
You've been filled with many ironies.
Yep. I'm on second line for titles.
right.
I haven't looked at. Oh god, well, I've got a few titles. I'm
I've
on
not
page 2 as well, actually.
Not opened them in a while, so I don't know what I'm on.
I'm currently using the Chicken Chaser.
Yeah.
I mean, you were chasing chickens for a while.
True. I actually have one that's blue,
Oh.
the Marksman. It's from completing my line, I think, for
Ah,
all
yeah.
the stuff with that.
Yeah, I got
Right, now I can actually do what I came here for and get Sam. Wait, no, never mind, I found someone else to bludgeon. Oh, and another one. All the Christmases have indeed come at once.
That's
Since I
why
went to
that
actually
wasn't
bludgeon with the
working
crossbow.
well.
Hmm?
Oh, I need to go show you the spell you gave me and what it does.
Oh no.
Cactus.
I love being able to touch these guys, it's so much fun.
Oh, there's a village.
It's the pillage village.
No, it's just a normal village.
Make it a pillage village.
Killing the village.
Do it. The pincushion.
Yeah,
Ah, yes. Acceptable.
it's yellow for the title, so I was like, I gotta pick it.
Oh, I found the dragon that was screaming about dragon parts.
Ah, yes.
These giants. These are gigantes.
Gigante.
I have
That's
3
how
dragon
it's
bows and
written.
dragon spell.
Gigantes. Hmm.
Yep.
That's how it's written.
Do with this information as you will, or don't.
Whatever.
Look, another waystone.
I have a tiny dragon head.
Oh no.
What is up here?
Cheese.
The structure. This one has stairs. Fancy.
I got very distracted. I've murdered a Sun Village boy again, by the way.
Oh
I
no.
was being nuked from orbit and I took that personally, so I executed everyone in their village.
Oh, those
Oh,
ones
yeah,
from
right.
Mouse's mobs.
Maybe?
Just fucking nuke.
Yeah.
Got so sick of being nuked from orbit, you decided to nuke them from all of us.
Oh no, I didn't even do that. I just chased them all down with a knife and stabbed them to death.
Oh yes, the traditional murder of natives.
They got what they deserved.
Oh,
Well,
here
this is
it
just
is.
murdering the natural inhabitants.
Oh, I only have 2 on me? Damn.
That's it with what I said.
I know it does the rest
Remove
of
them
mine.
from their ancestral home. It's not their home anymore if they can't afford to pay the taxes.
Hehe. I pray to the goddess.
Where?
It allows me to do the glide stuff better.
Yes. This is true. Why are there lobsters in the desert?
Yep.
Don't you know the famous desert lobsters?
Hmm.
I am gonna say.
Ah.
What is that structure? Oh, it's an illager structure. Oh no. You got too close to me.
If I'm hearing something along with the King song, that thing. I just remembered fucking
I'm
ages
gonna
ago just
die.
the
Oh, no.
phrase "Long live the fucking queen."
Ow. Lost. I guess it isn't.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can use the orb on my base
Orb.
if you want to, Caleb.
What?
The orb, if it's gonna take you a while. Go to the
Available?
thing. I want this. I found diamond leggings of horror.
What?
Minor Regen 2 climbing gear.
Nice.
It requires me
just-
to have endurance 45.
Yes. Away.
An issue means like a
The
disgusting amount of
most
endurance,
useful
but-
key. Yeah, it's a very good thing. That's why I have one around. Oh,
I immediately died again because it doesn't, like, the elite things don't despawn.
yeah, the thing is
I mean,
that...
they do after a long period of time, but you know, long period of time.
It's sitting literally on my grave
Where did you die?
in a hole.
Where?
I died in a hole next to the tent, next to the excavation site.
Oh yeah, I'm
Where-
going over. I'm pushing away.
Good luck, because he is an elite.
Oh, is it this one?
You should see the horrible guy with the pickaxe.
Oh, then that wasn't the one. Ah, that. And it'll just trying to fight him.
Okay.
Just casually.
They fight their own kind now. If they're elites.
No,
I respect that.
an illagist trying to fight a zombie
Oh, okay.
that is also an elite. And how phantoms are there. There's also a spider which is an elite.
This is fine. I'm alive again, but not for long. Here,
Oh,
they are above.
my thing ended. Oh, I have an enchanted key.
Which direction was it? Right, I am across the water because I just kept running.
You seem to be having a time of things over here.
I came back. I went into the thing so I can get the proper thing. Oh yeah, Caleb, you get to see my my thing. Don't touch me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Don't touch the orbs. Okay?
Okay.
I have
Can you
to
not walk into me then?
I have to be careful of also not hitting you.
What are you using that's creating orbs?
A spell. Oh, I see.
You fell into the
Assuming you
pit.
put your stuff back then?
Launches the mayor would.
It's the book you dropped your the title thingy.
Yeah, I have way too much stuff in my inventory.
So Caleb found one of the Avis Novice Novelle books with the priest like the priest spells that are already in them. So this one,
Alex can actually use.
it's got Orbit, Launch, Amplify 2, Delay, Knockback, Amplify 2. Which is very good.
You don't matter, skeleton. You can't hurt me.
Do you know Matter Skeleton?
No, he literally can't hurt me. Like, I can stand here all day and there's nothing he can do.
There's points in his general direction. You don't matter. See a single tear.
Child.
I'm glad you
I
found
want
this
that.
book because this is funny as.
I have another one.
You have another book?
Yeah.
What's that?
Marcus and I couldn't use it for some reason.
Oh, where is it? Is it at your base?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Good
Oh,
luck
no.
finding it. All my various levels of crap. I actually might head back to now since I have the sand one. Some of the sand one.
I have to wait for the spell to end because I think you have stuff in your base, so I'm just gonna keep pushing them around.
Oh, I don't have anything in there now that should be pushable.
Okay, I know you had
I
cockatrice
did
in there
have
last time.
cockatrices in there. They died in an attempt to kill another enemy. To
Ah.
kill enemies. Their sacrifice was valiant. I don't remember who they were.
There's some Pegasus over here. Is it Pegasi? I don't know. There's two of them.
Pegasus.
Ah,
Three of
potent
them.
toxin, projectile,
Um,
hex,
Are
harm.
they useful?
Is that the one?
I was
Yeah,
found a giant
it's-
mushroom thing, and what appears to be a Cyclops, yes.
Yeah. What the fuck is that tree got?
Oh, yep, it's working. I will find
Okay,
the
I don't know
subject.
why we couldn't use it, but
Weird glitch in the Matrix?
There
Question
you
mark?
go.
it just kept telling us that that we lacked something.
Alright, you're an undead, so you just won't take it because it's poison damage or hex damage.
Yeah, one of the things I find interesting is we actually have a weapon type specifically designed to deal with undead.
Yeah.
The clubs. I think it's actually called a flanged mace or something like that. It's called.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
I'm going to die, but I'm at my base.
If I- It's really bad. My
I'm not-
first instinct was to say good.
Now I was just bleeding. I almost died.
Your death would have been very instant too.
I know it would've, and that's why I didn't.
How could you do such a thing?
Not
So
easily.
cruel.
Just didn't
So
die.
horrible. Mean, evil. Perhaps a little cruel.
Yep.
All on unusual punishments.
Am I a bully?
I'm not dying. Yeah, you are definitely a bully.
I'm a big meanie because I didn't die.
Exactly. You've robbed me of so much joy. I'm beating
Oh,
I just beat his
okay.
body to death with fucking cooked carrots. What is this game?
So I have a blueprint so I can summon a bunch of blueprint capsules. I found some capsules. It's just gonna tell me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you take a capsule, like you can do a lot of things. Which I didn't realize. The capsules can do you can do like a lot more.
I'm a bully.
Yeah?
We know.
There's just a Cyclops, and it's just there over on the hill, and I'm attacking it from just out of its sight. And so it can't get me. It's not quite sure what's going on. Occasionally it just sort of shuffles around a little bit, so I just use it again for a different
Is
name.
it an ice and fire Cyclops?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, unfortunately, due to their massive size, they're really easy to kind of cheese.
It's not even that. I could have done this with a regular zombie from a distance. Is the thing if it was like had this much HP, but it's still sort of a thing. Like I think if it does decide to get close to me at any point in time, I can just decide that the solution to that is to put on the speed 9 thing and just sprint the opposite direction because it can't outrun me.
I
Right, time to try out my brew.
oh no,
Site 1.0.
you can brew.
Wait, have I blinded it by accident? I might have blinded it by accident.
Not
Yeah, I shot it in the eye.
Nice.
I forgot that that was a thing.
yeah.
Where did I put my glasses? Did I put them in my bag? I did.
This is a high bullying.
Just an awkward potion. Okay.
Oh no, ads.
Yep, fear them. There's a rat. It stole my crops. I'm not even joking. I have like no crops, and there's a
A very satisfied rat.
yeah. I should actually. I want to do stuff with rats because the rat mod's funny.
The rats. The rats. The rats.
I have alcohol now, Alex.
Oh no.
It only took him several sessions. He was
Have some.
gradually walking into a hill.
I don't know what it is. I should be able to, yes. Would you like a cider, Alex?
Oh wait, he's also an elite enemy, I'm pretty sure.
What's it
He's
do?
got orange particles around him.
Not a lot.
No.
It doesn't actually seem to do anything.
I love how the mugs look when they fall. Do you like my
It's
bird?
just food, by the looks of it.
Bonnie wants to stab it to death. But I know
Sorry,
that the
the
terrible...
bird.
The Cyclops, there we go, Cyclops is
Oh.
dead.
Okay, so the it's 4 glasses to a bottle.
Okay.
Legendary weapon.
I was unable to make myself drunk, but that's fine. We'll try again next time.
Mission failed, we'll get him next time.
Basically. See, I now have enough glass to actually make bottles of alcohol on mass.
Yeah. Is it
My alcohol
I
production
have
will
enough
reach
to make-
industrial level soon.
So what were you getting rabbit level for, Marcus? Ah, launch.
The launch spell. Hey, look, a coconut for Alex to get for when he gets stuck in another dimension again. Smile.
No, when you're in there, you can find the cows that give you the cocktails.
Oh. That's unbelievably cursed.
What?
Oh, just like I open up this mushroom thing. This dungeon area, and it's a bunch of piglin that they found me that have mushroom heads on. And oh my god, is it unbelievably cursed?
The clay I need, I just need clay. Which I should still have like a bunch of, because I was getting a bunch. And sauce. Now, I have 5 rabbit. 5 rabbit. Do I make him? Well, just put the rabbit down first, and the clay, or the clay, then the clay. then
Clay the rabbit.
clonk.
Keep in mind, it's not a permanent learn thing in this version for whatever reason. It's a thing that's per book.
Per book. Okay.
Because I made a second book just to find out that none of my spells were kept.
Ah, yeah. Spell 2. Self launch. I don't need that many launch.
Is it how I remember it being, Alex? I'm pretty sure you only need it once. I don't think adding multiple does anything.
I know in the newer ones that we're playing, You can
So I
have
know Amplify
multiple.
will do stuff, but
Amp
I don't know.
does
Like, you
do
have multiple different
something.
effects. I don't know if you can have multiple same thing and have it do any different.
No, it does. It definitely does.
Interesting. I see in chat. Yes, it definitely does.
Can't believe you wouldn't listen to me. I know some do. Amplify, I think, just boosts its like effect. So a damaging spell is increased its damage. You can't stack its damage, I don't think. Kind of thing.
Yes, I guess in that case, it's like firing multiple shots is what it would be doing, so it still cost more.
Yes, it costs the same as
still-
casting it multiple
Yeah.
times.
Because I reckon what it is doing is it's casting multiple times, but it doesn't consider the fact that you can't do damage multiple times, I guess,
Yeah,
in a second, and so it just doesn't do anything,
yeah.
which is fair.
I have ectoplasm.
We probably do, yeah. If you don't have any, I have some lying around in one of my chests.
So what's the other spell that I want with that? I can't remember what it's called.
Slowfall.
Beyond that, do we
Mm.
have 8 blaze rods?
No, not anymore.
I can, if we can get 8 blaze rods, I can make us a gate orb that
A
will
what?
allow us to farm mobs.
Oh, the gate orbs. Yeah.
Right,
It's
yeah,
something I was just reading up.
I considered doing a bit of that, but we don't have that many. I think I had 3 lying around, so unless you guys had a whole lot, I don't have enough.
Dang.
I found a guy called a gatekeeper over here. There we go, I've got my crap.
What do I need for this? That's feather and marvelous clay. Okay,
So
that
you
two-
can't do it, you need the blaze rods.
Yeah. I just saw that it's a tier 2.
Oh wait, this is the blue skies mob thing.
Yeah, blue skies.
Hello. Azeel lighter. So yeah, I think this is the important one because I think you needed 2 different portals, didn't you?
Yeah,
for this mod?
there are 2 portals. And you also need
So I
the
think that's
items
the
to
top
deal
up
damage
on
to
that,
the
I guess.
things.
Add blue skies portal. I'm just disabling all of the random fucking nonsense that it's added.
Ah, yeah.
Because funnily, if I don't want the random nonsense. Alright, so which way is home? North.
Well, I guess I should go back and do more of my base.
Thank you, Parrot.
Hey,
Making creeper sounds.
we kind of need to do more blaze road nonsense. Sadly, we also need to kill the wither. Smile.
So if I make any of the mob, of the gate orb things,
Oh, Marcus.
it gives you a free gate orb
Oh, interesting.
for a small skeleton.
Also, I heard my name. What's up?
Why need Slowful when you have Glider?
I mean, I guess, Alex, did you know that it does the campfire thing?
Campfire thing? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do know there's a lot to this mod. Also, I've changed my glider to a deco leaf.
Oh no.
I have to. It's from Wind Waker.
I didn't know you could go back and forth.
Yeah. That's gonna be very good. I just want the deco leaf. Because it's just a leaf and the glider.
Weezoo.
What's with this? Ah. New base.
Yes.
Just slowly descending down to Caleb.
Hello.
Hi. This is my new home.
Yes. My game's at
Or
the
it will
moment.
be. This is actually the basement. That's fine. Don't die.
I don't think it liked that I was gliding.
Probably not.
There we go.
Alright.
Good luck getting out of there if you can't fling yourself.
Caleb, look at me.
Yes. Where did you fucking go?
Up.
Alex, did you have more rabbit hide at all?
Yeah.
So I don't
Alex
think I got
went so far up that he actually left the fucking
Red.
chunk.
The other
Wow.
render.
Nice. Well, I'll come and grab some off you once I've cleared my inventory of crap again.
Oh yeah. I don't have that blueprint on me. Good morning, Gage.
Hello.
Hello.
Gage.
Welcome.
You didn't die in the storm.
That's what I would call excellent news.
There it is.
Just things.
Alright, I'll do that. I'll grab those. I'll put this in here. Go over here and I'll just shove this in here and then watch that gradually do its thing. Right,
Damn
yes, teleport to Alex. Oop. Did you have them in your inventory? Do I have to...
I have them in
I'm
my
free with me.
inventory. I'm just. How do I get? I'm trying to place it on there without touching it. There we go. More
Hold on.
books?
Where did you live?
15 of 50. Have a lectern.
You're welcome. There you go. That
Thank you.
should be good, right? For enchanting?
The reason I say it like that is because there's the new system where you can have, like, I think regular bookshelves go up to a certain cap. If you type in Eterna,
Yeah.
they go up to a cap of 15, so yes, it's maxed at the moment, but we want health shells and shit. But that requires regen potions, which requires either listening date, which is dates, which I'm not sure where we get that from.
That's what it was.
Yes. Can we
Oh,
grab
that's actually not that difficult a place to get to.
What one?
Atom?
Yeah.
I don't know about this version of it, but
Where is that?
yeah, I thought so. Build a
Oh,
5x5
there's different
floor layer,
kinds.
then add another layer, clear out a 3x3 area on top layer. Fill each with water source block. Each corner must have a 2-high pillar, then throw scout into the water to activate the portal. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I saw a gazelle.
What is the scarab recipe again?
Give me. Oh, I can't get
Golden
alchemy from
apples.
this. Why? Smithing then.
You're the crunchy scarab.
Smithing.
I might actually do the atom stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be fun. What do we need for that? Stuff to make stuff happen. Listen, I've got a guns.
Oh no.
I've got a dozen lined about. Crafting table,
What's this useful? It gives me an alchemy thing, and I don't know what that means. Free value XP, but it's not used for the potions.
Woo.
Don't know what it wants.
So,
What did I put?
was Rabbit Hide Magic Play? I can't remember.
Yes, it's a tier 1.
Guess we'll use this then. This is going to go fine.
Yum. Shh, Caleb won't know. Your cows were milked.
How dare you?
Easily. I milked them.
Milking my cows against their will.
Coding time.
Oh no.
Oh, are you doing the rats?
Oh, that was fast. Yep.
Yeah, I got that achievement because I wanted to see if it was the same cheese recipe.
Ah, yeah. We've
Yes, it is
forgotten
really
the
easy.
crackers.
Launch is straight up. I thought launch was different.
Yeah, launch is straight up. You want,
Why is that?
I'm trying to think of what it's
Leap
called.
expect me to stand still.
There is a different one. There's launch.
Yeah, leap.
Yeah, leap.
Leap is the one I thought it was, and I am now very sad. Do I have a wilden wing lying around?
Teeny.
Okay, so I think that it's lied to me. That's lovely. The atom portal still needs to be made from sandstone, but it doesn't say so.
Where?
I love the fucking cockatrice that's just watching over the chickens.
Is it cereal time? No, Gage, it's not cereal time.
I mean, it's morning, so I mean,
Cereal time?
actually, then again, cereal time is all the time.
Cereal time's all the time. I need to make
can't
more
eat.
cheese.
How dare you?
More.
Disgusting behavior.
And get this, Caleb. I warp away. I'm already gone.
Why?
Just
How
milked
dare you.
your cow.
How dare you?
Easily.
You filth. Milking my cattle against their will.
Yep. I've already had a rat up here. Do I just... I'm trying to remember how to use spawn more rats. Because they seem to have a very low chance.
I think it was trash piles, you can make more of them.
Trash piles. Rats, small creatures that spawn at night near the road. Just like monsters, they are usually afraid of players and will run from them on sight. They can be quite a nuisance, as rats are able to dig through wooden walls, steal food, and steal seeds from chests, and destroy crops. Additionally, rats can sneak through fences and navigate through doors.
There we go.
That's concerning. I don't like the there we go.
Atom is accessible.
Oh no.
I have acquired the space. Alright, time to go through the portal. I hope this one doesn't have some weird convoluted method to get back.
Oh, is that the bug place?
No, that one was...
It's the desert place.
Oh,
I
the desert.
remember I had to build a wall around it because it
Do you
wasn't
want to
safe.
accompany me?
Sure.
After I've emptied my inventory of crap.
I'm joining Caleb. Joining into the sands.
Just, oh god, I can't even build the proper... So we want to go around and destroy these trees.
Yeah.
Ah, except that is a thing I forgot about.
Termites.
Scarabs.
Scarabs. Ah! Wrong spell, wrong spell.
What did you do? Did you go flying?
Yep.
You did. I don't have an axe on me because I thought it wouldn't be necessary.
I have,
Stream of wrong spell. And the panic that ensues with that.
I have a thing that allows me to dig no matter what here. Like I've got iron.
Alright, you guys, only some of these guys even have the ability to hurt me.
A free chest to peer into. Livingstone sword. Dirty brooch.
I might actually need help
Oh no.
because I don't have weapons and they are coming for me.
Why don't you have weapons?
Because I didn't bring one with me.
That's
what
an
I
idea.
Oh, there's a spawner here.
Yeah,
Mine. Got it.
we need to break all of the corners. On the right side, we will get artifacts from those.
Yeah.
To deal with.
club.
That was
I'm intrigued to know what the cloud trinket is. I'm assuming the Atom Portal is, no? This random water thing's just here for the sake of it?
It's
Yep.
very obvious.
because okay, that was because I didn't say that I needed specifically the sandstone. Yeah, that should be the majority. Also, good thing is we get a lot of spirit rolls from this.
Yeah.
And the strange sand that is everywhere, but is not applicable in any normal sand situation.
Yeah.
What I need is a Wilden Wing, Caleb. Do you have one lying around? I can permanently borrow?
I have some in my chest, I know that much.
In that case, I'll steal some from Alex, because he knows he has some.
Aubrey?
Law.
I think that's for beating up some people.
I,
Poor guy was just going about his business and gets walloped.
I got a Agile Iron Club, which does 16 hearts of damage.
Yes.
So, yeah. I do a lot of damage now.
Ooh.
Cloth scraps. Mummy shirt.
Alex is dangerous for me at the moment.
What?
Because I go first.
Oh no.
Thought so. If you end up with any dirty coins, I'll gladly take them off your hands.
Oh no.
Ow. Bastard, what the fuck?
Oh, he's an elite.
Yeah?
Ooh, yeah. I just got out of that situation.
I didn't.
Oh, the silverfish got to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, even without spawners, I think they will keep spawning.
Yeah. It was just an elite, and then it had those, whatchamacallit? Had the, silverfish as well.
Soon I'll have the whole set. I think Caleb's dead, Alex. Just oddly enough.
I'll cut you.
With what your lifeless corpse.
My lifeless corpse still has bones I can chop.
That's impressive.
What?
Having bones you could chop, but
Well, I don't think that's impressive. I'd say most people have bones that they can
no, I
chop.
don't have bones these days.
Have you ascended from the need for bones?
Yeah.
It's actually more economical here for me to punch the enemies.
What was the other thing called again?
What?
The other glyph that uses the Wilden
Leap.
Wing. Leap. Thank you. Leap. What do you use? You're tier 1. Noted. That's the sort of thing you'd expect to be tier 2.
Yeah. I'm bullying him from a distance, kids.
He's dead. I know his belongings.
Oh.
Magical Blade 3.
Loot killip. A Pyramid Explorer map. Is that something we want?
Yep, that is definitely something we want.
Cool.
Any of the treasure things too, we definitely want as well. And and the Nebu torches. The
Okay.
more of them we find, the less we have to make ourselves.
Okay.
Because they are the only way into a lot of the pyramids. They can't be damaged otherwise. So you need to be able to get into them through.
Too much.
Doors. You good?
Oh, did you
Sounds medallions.
fly into the sky?
Yes. Alright, that should be good.
Piles of fertile.
The sheer level of panic I had then.
Yeah. Had the same situation as me.
Well, at least this guy was polite enough to just stand behind me until I turned around. Didn't strut outright murder me.
Marcus only has flesh, I just noticed that.
What's up?
You only have flesh.
No, I don't really have flesh. I also have I don't have anything else. You're right. I only have flesh. I've given up trying to work out what else I have. You're right. Sure. That's about right.
The dirty coins, by the way, are probably the most valuable,
Yep.
as we can use them for trade with villagers here, if you find any.
Oh, Billings.
I'm gonna die again just because I've got
I have one of
bleeding.
the wolves. Oh, it's you.
I need more things to burn.
Yeah, I was gonna die, so I just wanted to be near the portal.
I am going to build a bit of a fortress nearby
Yep.
for the sake of our own survival.
You're doing this. No, we're not, DJ.
Let's use
Isn't that what America's doing?
legal
with, like, the whole
slavery.
child labor thing that's kind of going on, where instead of saying no, don't do that, they're kind of just like encouraging it.
Hang on. Would you consider our way we keep chickens and whatnot legal slavery?
We don't have. No, we're playing modern, DJ. We don't need villages.
I mean, we kind of do for mending.
There's a horde coming. Okay, look. Oops.
Yep. Ow.
I hit you by
Why?
accident.
So the one thing I'm not immune to.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm not immune to, magic.
Magic. I'm going to die at this rate because I've been left
Hooray!
and there are fucking silverfish everywhere.
Yes, the one that's here. I'm pretty sure you need villages no matter what. Depends on what version of Minecraft as well.
That's true. I think the only thing we really want them for is mending, and that's it.
Yeah.
I choose life things.
No, you don't.
See Marcus cutting down trees.
I need wood to burn. It's my only essence production, I say, with the chicken thing and other things that I've got lying around. But it's my most viable version of essence production.
Create the world. Okay, Gage.
It's also a good way to make sure that I'm eating the correct
You
things.
know what? Oh no. I'm bleeding again.
Oh no.
Don't
I'll
die.
go back to trying to deal with rats.
Do a flip.
Alex has decided this place is not for him.
I just want to deal with rats. More than.
Rats, rats, rats.
You don't want to
Did-
deal with crazy nomadic people wanting
No.
your death.
Preferably not.
You want fun.
That's fine, I get to live, you don't.
Thanks. You may be right, but screw you.
So. Whenever I build a city, I make it my villager hall look like a. Because you always need them.
Why? That's disturbing.
That nexus is not that good.
Tally.
Ooh,
Bastards.
plus to vitality. Where does this go?
Fine. Two can play in that game, you little fucks. Where did you go? No time.
Oh, I want this one, don't I?
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, that's my
No,
starting
why?
one.
Uh,
I'll give myself the ring.
bastard.
Both rings. Haha.
You suck.
I actually like that. Huh.
I want this one. And not the other one.
We have more visitors.
Yay?
This is proving troublesome.
What if I hate the world? I don't know, Gage. I don't know what will happen if you hate the world.
Yeah.
Probably death. You can't survive very well in the vacuum of space, trust me.
You could if you tried real hard.
Should I be
No
concerned?
amount of trying is going to allow you to survive in space.
Where did I put them? I'm in one of my chests.
Source gem blocks.
Oh yes, ads.
Yes. Where is my bottle of enchantings?
I ate it.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Hang
I didn't use
Far Cry Rise of the Revolution. It's an audible thing. Okay,
Huh.
fair enough.
Alright, then I
It
need
existed.
2 blocks of lapis.
I feel like I've lost my bottle of enchanting for some other reason.
Excellent.
Why would you think that? It's fine.
I had them.
I say not knowing. I mean, I know I have some, but I actually got them out of a nether coin, I believe it was, which was very nice.
Oh, this thing. This is the thing I was trying to wear, and I can now wear it.
Where?
The thing that Caleb's got.
What?
The Angel's Blessing. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm immune to fall and collision damage. I have 50% chance to deflect incoming projectiles. My own projectiles are greater velocity, and I'm vulnerable to withering and void damage. And I can also accelerate you in the direction of your sight.
His death is amusing me.
Oh no.
You kept cutting out. Now I might actually just do base stuff. After that shenanigans.
4, 5, 6. Actually, I don't need that many. I need
I'm
3,
gonna
maybe 4
start
by the time I get back.
pulling the. You should say that in front of a lady in your chat.
What?
Okay, Gage.
Part of me really wanted to say lady. Where? And then I thought I wouldn't be that cruel. I still said it, but I just want it noted that I thought about it real hard first.
Okay, DJ. Yes, you sleep as well. You sleep well as well.
Yes.
Catch you later. Don't die.
Still flip.
I love saying don't die to people because it's always slightly off. What do I know that you don't know? The answer is much.
I doubt that.
I don't need to know that I'm not a lady. I'm on the lookout for some rats.
Oh no.
I see any old called in the media.
I just want to watch people scramble. But I'm doing 3 to 5. I put more harm. Yeah. So harm doesn't work for the multiple types.
Alright.
Oh, but you know what would be funny? Oh. How dare you.
You know what would be funny? Proceeds to not
Ow.
get one thing.
He threw me in the air.
I was
You're
going
right,
to.
that was funny.
Now, Alex, I'd be very careful. I'm the one with a powerful body. Well, actually, I don't have power. But,
Right, does anyone have 9 diamonds they're willing to donate to me?
Oh no.
I can't say I do.
It's my new funny gimmick. I deal damage and I knock him into the air.
I'm immune to your arrows. Keep focusing on me, though.
Are you just like putting it randomly? Why?
I've run out of arrows. What is that? A staff
But
or a
he
stick?
was, like he was
Are you a
going,
man or a
was
mouse?
something extremely crazy as a follow-up. Oh, yeah. An old man told me I sounded stubborn the other day, but he phrased it like he was about to ask me something extremely crazy as a follow-up. You from the south.
I should probably go mining.
This is a very ineffective launch damage spell. Way to go.
Yeah,
Right off your.
Hey, Caleb.
Yes. I don't like the noises you're making.
you'll be fine.
So you thought that the one that you gave me was funny with launching enemies?
I suppose.
Where is an enemy that I can fire at that's near your base to show you? There's a chicken. Yeah. I'll launch at that chicken. I think you can see the chicken.
Jimkin.
Yeah. I believe so.
Hang on, I think there's a bit of
Just-
server lag, yeah.
The chicken's not moving, Alex.
Oh no, there is actual server lag because I pressed the button and I didn't see anything on my end.
So Alex,
Okay.
I got a Horizonite ingot from Blue Skies from a loot crate, meaning we're now one part of the way towards the dimension teller.
There we go.
Oh, I see. Alex has invented the chicken space program.
I can do this to like any mode.
projectile launch. Is that what you've done?
I really want to use but I'm at 2. I want to use Bonk, but I'm at 2.7k.
Hey,
Someone use
give me
Bonk
that
for me.
arrow.
What?
Did you just
Where is it?
take an arrow?
Where is it?
I
There.
think
Chance?
so.
There we go.
I would like that back.
I throw up.
Thank you. I don't know how you ended up with 2 arrows.
I think
Oh,
that's
you
right.
might have picked up one from before.
I think that's audible. I can't remember because I don't hear it on my end. Oh, 3 levels. 3 levels.
Oh, yeah, have fun. Have fun with that.
You don't need to fight that. I reflected that.
No, you don't take damage from that. You're having too much fun.
I don't know if they come back. I just know I can send them.
They don't seem to
I
come
love
back
that
in.
as a repository. I don't know if they're good forever or not, but I find it amusing either way.
They just
Like, okay, Marcus, it's been about 10 seconds and it hasn't come down.
yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
think they
check.
returned to Earth.
Yeah, it's gone.
Nice.
They don't come back. That is.
I have to be careful because I can launch you because you're not immune to it.
Do not.
They'll
I
think,
mean, I have a glider, but still,
okay, just said to hamster or not to hamster.
have to.
After it is.
Always have to. To not have to is to not be alive.
Play and
the
redstone.
That's not- Might have to pack up soon.
Oh no, but clay and redstone.
I need sleep.
Spawns
clay and
frag-
redstone.
How
Yeah,
do I
clay and
make
redstone
a
can
garbage
wait.
pile?
Clay.
Why are you making yourself, Alex?
Well,
Why
it's
not?
funnier. Wait, what is this? Standard headwear for the Secret Rat Society. Definitely not throwing shade at another mod. Rat Fizz.
I've got a strange feeling that they're throwing shade at another mod.
Secret.
There's no difference. Mead is a possible thing I can make.
Hooray?
It needs distillers. I'm just gonna make just the brew.
Plague Essence. I forget.
Yes, that's something else.
Can I go to Ratlantis? I don't think this version has. I think they removed Ratlantis.
For good reason.
It had.
Ratlantis is
Beer
hard.
is 4 hops.
There was like a very rare chance that you got the stuff to do it. To actually go to Ratlantis.
All I'm saying is that Ratlantis is a hoax.
Ratlantis isn't real.
Alex, please understand.
And then again, maybe it's better he doesn't understand.
Please.
He seems like the type that would enjoy living in this Philippines.
Ratlantis, Ratlantis, Ratlantis.
No.
Point in case.
Ratlantis, Ratlantis.
Please stop.
The last time we were at Ratlantis, everything went to hell.
Yeah, I do remember.
Very much, but
I do remember the last time we went there. All I can think of is when we tried to make our own mob pack, and then we had
With vampires and rats. And rats everywhere in the bug dimension for no reason.
yeah, fun
it's
times.
times. I mean, that's what happens when you have absolutely no fucking quality control. I mean, not that a lot of the other packs that exist have quality control, but still. I need more apples.
Do you though?
Yep. I need as many apples as I can get my hands on. My grubby little balls.
I believe you have grubby little paws.
Wow. My little bit insulted.
I believe you're a grubbity trouble.
Grubby little paws, grubby little paws. Shame him for his grubby little paws.
I will fight you.
Shame,
I will fight you. I will lose,
Shame.
but I will fight you.
Shame.
shame.
People are morons.
No, no.
I want to
Yeah.
fight you.
Sometimes I will.
Yay, an ender pearl. Okay. Time to infinitely use this one ender pearl.
I mean, it'll still do damage, right?
No. I think my charm stops it because I think it's counted as full damage.
Huh.
Well. Is that a rat? I think that was a rat. Oh, it's a crow.
You're whispering. It was a crime. Ah, yes.
So that they can't hear him scream. I need more of that.
You people concerned.
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean. You know very well what I mean.
I don't like that my mini map just came up with swamp mucker.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I don't think he'll be fine.
It's only a little swamp bucket.
Is that what you are, Caleb?
No.
I think he is in fact that.
Caleb's a swamp mucker. Oh, another ender pearl.
What is with your luck with those?
I want
Why
to-
can't I be that lucky with those?
An empty map. Your frozen and deli is all gone. Oh no.
Oh. Lovely.
No.
Sounds joyous, Steve.
It's time to dig.
Oh, that's my burrow chanting.
Why is it time to dig, Marcus?
I need diamonds
Why do you need diamonds?
to commit diamond-related atrocities.
Oh, a village.
Yeah, that's believable.
I need a lot of diamonds actually for a change. Not even for tools or anything. I don't need diamond
Yeah.
tools.
Just atrocities.
Only atrocities.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't actually surprise me.
A
I'm concerned
fork.
mildly that it doesn't actually surprise me, but it doesn't surprise me. I have
Free
7
obsidian.
bottles.
Do I take the warhammer? Yeah, warhammer.
Is it 40k?
No.
Oh. Ah, no, I don't want to be an atom. Let me out.
We're so happy we have to feel tire cool and freeze stuff there. Oh boy. Alright, I don't take full damage. I could just constantly lift off and not worry.
Where?
I forgot I was like fine with it. Iron spear? Maybe. It's a definite maybe.
Is it the?
It's got reach. Well, the
The scythe
warhammer's
is quite
funnier.
The scythe is quite fun. You get skulls from it.
Well, these skulls are useful.
Yeah.
Plant.
Knock knock.
You mean you'll kill.
All I'm saying is run.
That sounds easily invincible.
There was a flower that I touched and it gave me jump boost.
I have a feeling
What
Gage
is
might be
telling
lying
him?
with how happy they are.
Yeah. A bunch of cakes? Oh, they don't stack. I'm not carrying them. Little flower pots I can salvage? Hell yeah.
What could you? Disgusting behaviour.
Yeah, Caleb said that.
Yes. I just said that I think you're lying, that you sound happy. That you're happy about having to do all the restocking.
And I was obviously chat. Ah, yes. Sleepy Gage.
So the answer is just to say Gage every now and again. Completely unrelated, just to see if they're awake.
Just to
Or we
wake
just scream "wake up" real loudly.
up. We the Wiggles. Wake up. Wake up, Gage.
Brute force.
Yes, that's exactly what we are. We are, in fact, the Wiggles.
Wiggle on.
I'm at 40 combat. That's nice.
Nice.
I have really got everything that is.
Okay, completely silent.
I got a rare drop. Beetroot. Thanks, Gabe.
Oh yeah, right. Going completely soft. So yes.
I found dogs.
Oh no.
Could you?
Damn, I didn't have enough bone.
Pet dog.
I have one bone.
The does were never the same again.
There's not enough skeletons nearby.
Or alternatively, are there too many?
I withheld the very much not safe for work pun.
My brain still
I'm not surprised.
as a change settings. Ah, yes.
Yep. I remember you saying about that because it was shortly after I kicked Gage from the thing so they wouldn't use up all their internet.
Yeah.
They woke up,
Yeah.
everything went silent. It works.
Yeah.
Time to farm endurance.
Oh, I found a Yggdrasil sapling.
So yeah, I've seen them around. Well, not on this world specifically, but just around.
Oops. Shh. Break a Yggdrasil sapling. I got a mushroom and not the sapling. What is this wacky structure? Oh, it's a nice and fire one.
Alright, where is it? Is that not enough?
But
Alright, yeah, I need to put that in too, don't I? I mean, I could... Sure. Give me...
That's
me
a
this.
well.
Nice.
Well.
Have
Amateur.
to be getting ready
My brain's
to
like,
pop off.
oh, something changed. Same thing with my YouTube video when I fall asleep. If it turns out I'm screwed. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a defense mechanism, right? Of, oh, change in environment.
Yeah.
Potentially. Jeez.
Meanwhile, Caleb.
Yep. I am the change in environment.
I think you're just incompetent.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
You may be right, but fuck you.
I've noticed that enemies are starting to have a lot more HP.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
progression mod.
Yeah,
they scale.
it's spooky.
Fear it. Fear it. Good.
I didn't want to make the creeper glow.
Let the fear flow through you. I have frozen.
Yeah. Oh, rabbit's foot.
Huh.
I found it in
No
the
rabbit
chest.
here. How dare you?
Well, easily.
How dare you?
Gage is putting in hard emotes.
Nice.
Oh no, hamster.
What do you mean hamster?
Marx's defense mechanism is just to say hamster.
I'd believe it. It feels fitting.
Where the fuck did it? Don't you start with me. Where the fuck did it go?
What was I doing again?
Hamster.
He's
I wasn't doing hamster, no.
Don't know.
Hamster was safe for
You
now.
want hamster?
No, hamster is safe for now.
Thank you, Nightbot, for Squidward. I didn't.
Gage triggered Nightbot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Gage did trigger Nightbot.
Yeah. I forgot that's a thing.
Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 4.
I think I have to up how many emotes he wants to activate.
That is great.
Yep.
Gage has indeed woken the Nightbot from its slumber.
The Nightbot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
think that's
impressive.
hard
We
to
weren't even entirely sure how to do it, but apparently you just spam emotes.
Start stream and spam hamster.
It might be the way to do it, to be honest.
So, the mobs do come back down from the ones I launch.
Eventually.
Eventually.
What, did it just reach such a fucking velocity that we didn't see it drop?
Yeah.
It might have been. That it just reached such a fucking velocity we didn't see it come back down.
Yeah, they do die. Oh,
Eventually they hit the ground. Eventually.
You look like you're having fun.
they got scuba gear on so they can walk on the land.
Oh no.
I thought it'd be fun to bully them.
Alex is playing the bully, has backfire.
It's, drowns. I
Found a flooded cave system. But you know what I haven't found? Diamonds. Wait, what the hell is this? I found a dungeon door for Hestia structures.
Oh no.
I think someone must have been in here at some point.
Awesome. What was I doing?
I've lowered the amount of launches that it has. So I can launch more effectively. There's a
Right.
baby.
Only you.
I mean, huh?
Only you.
No, don't hunt the younglings.
I'll just use this one instead. I'm bleeding. No. I'm gonna die.
Die. Have some
Yeah,
day.
well, I feel like your don't die was a bit late.
It's fine, I was watching his stream at the same time.
got an enchanted key, so I'm fine.
You're dumb love.
Yep.
I'm starting to see why there were no diamonds nearby and that place was already dealt with. This area has been torched by someone. I don't mean lit on fire, I mean covered in torches.
Oh, it wasn't me. Well, actually, it might have been. I don't know. Occasionally,
I
carry
don't.
torches.
I haven't really been underground on this this pack, so it wasn't me.
Probably.
I
I'll be
have
honest though, I don't remember.
scuba gear.
I've chosen to gain lots of endurance XP.
Are you using the goblet thing?
No, I'm drowned.
That works too.
Much easier, but without all of the immediately negative side effects.
Did you know that if you hold that goblet in your offhand, even without using it, or just in your main hand, you will gain a bunch of extra XP for
Would
endurance?
they stack?
Yeah, because it's a percentage thing.
Mm.
So
I was
I've got
thinking,
plus
like,
100%
having
right
multiple
now from
could be
my
really interesting.
from my tier 3 specialization because I got that done, by the way.
I have plus 11% for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why.
Armor does it.
Yeah, some armor. And all that.
Good to know. Where did I put my chalice?
Yes.
XP boost in here. Let's use it to.
So, Caleb, something to note. If I had a chalice in hand while doing that, I'd have 200% endurance gain. I mean, yeah, right now I have 200% agility gain, which is a thing.
Oh, I see. So I get a plus 11% endurance plus 7.33% combat from the brigand chill that I've got.
I'm just letting creepers try to explode me because whenever they do it, they despawn.
That's cool.
I mean, it works though.
Yeah. Level up in endurance.
Right? It's a lot of creepers.
How is my boost?
By the way, it's 32 is around about 16k endurance.
Okay.
In case anyone particularly cares.
I want to get a the One Ring.
Oh no.
27 endurance.
Caleb, I actually found the One Ring.
Oh god, can I have it?
Ash, yeah, Ash.
No, it's precious.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
actually.
so Marcus got it.
You can see the stream.
Oh, I can, yeah.
I'm hovering over it.
I really want that just for Lord of the Dragons. I'm not still no, never.
See? I think that's a proper thing from Lord of the Rings. I don't read it. I can't.
Well, probably Elvish or something, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the language of Mordor. I'm pretty
Hail of
sure.
the Nudge.
Oh, it
Fuck you.
it actually makes you invisible.
Yeah. I'd be careful with it because there very well might be negative side effects.
Well,
Might be, will be.
Probably should be.
yeah, we'll see. So I get armor toughness, knockback resistance, and attack damage.
That's nice.
I killed a drowned and it spawned it.
Sweet.
So I think I lucked into that.
Yes.
Oh, jellyfish necklace.
That's the underwater speed thing, right?
Yeah, and the trident.
Look at all you lads getting to 10k in endurance.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting here continually drinking from the chalice.
I thought you said to not do that.
I did, and then I started doing it.
What was the achievement I got? Pikachu? Oh, get the
I'll give you
necklace.
advice. I won't follow my own advice.
What do the mob coins do?
You can trade them for chests, and they are
Okay.
one of the things.
You know, I found no diamonds, but I have found a lot of gem things,
Yeah.
which is nice because I needed them too.
There we go. Have a treasure chest. And a loot crate.
You monster! What do you do, Marcus?
Something called a grottle that had a diamond on its back, so I murdered it for the diamond.
Ah,
Rattlesnake. It's a brewing thing.
I would counter that it had it coming for having such valuable items attached to its spine.
Where are people?
For example, if Caleb had diamonds attached to his spine, all I'm saying is that he would be suddenly spineless the following day.
shop. Is this all that's on that trident? Okay.
Alright. I
This-
might be done looking for diamonds. I found one and did many more than one, but one is what I got.
How many do
I'll
you
have to
need?
check.
Ah,
What's up?
How many do you need?
A fair amount. I mean, for the ring I wanted, I needed 2. I think. No, I needed 4. My mistake. So I need 3 more.
Yeah.
Why did I think I needed 2? And something else I wanted needed a block of diamond, which is
I can
expensive.
take this,
Will happen
right?
eventually. So now you've said that. No, you cannot. Before? Probably.
See, not a problem.
You at your base?
I can be. Give me a second. Give me this.
I told you I could take it.
Alright, I'm at my base. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Both of us just TP'd. Give. Thank you. Oh, thank you. This. What do I need? 2.
I literally got all of them out of done.
One, 2.
This is still off the gate.
1, 2, 4. Go!
Oh, a diamond.
Damn, we must be getting close to the end of it. That's good. What I might do. Let's go put all this away.
Very few SSDs.
Where?
Another Medusa thing? Oh, one of the spider things.
Alright. So, I now.
Oh, I'm in the water.
This one.
Just waiting. That's another one.
That's actually really nice. Oop. Well, don't do whatever I just did, apparently.
Away, foul beast.
But so by completing a certain thing in Thousand of Void, they just gave me a mana regen 1 book,
Nice.
which I'm all for.
Oh, I have to take
Scream all you want, you're already dead.
Jesus Christ.
It was stuck. It was a sea serpent.
I'm sticking with
It's better.
Scream all you want, you're already dead.
It
That's
just
good.
roared at me. It didn't even die. It is sleepy time. Yeah, Gage.
Yes, it would be if Alex would get back to base.
I could be.
He could be ...
I'm not kidding, Alex. I will just shut down the server with you on it. I do not care. I need sleep.
Yeah, I'm just.
Or, conversely, Caleb, is sleep for the week.
I've got to be up to
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So I've got a delivery coming at some point in the morning and I do not know when because
Ah,
they
yeah.
didn't give me a time.
Ah,
Delivery
yeah.
company.
You know
Because
what?
it's not from like Australia Post or anything. It's from a furniture store.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, that's good fun.
North. So, yeah, I'll take these.
Hello, Caleb. One moment. I'm
Okay.
going to use my last blaze rod for chaos.
I'm narrowly trying to avoid death.
No, I know where my cobblestone is. I don't know why I checked it.
Boom. I am back. I was trying to find a village that had the rat stuff, and obviously I did not find one.
You at your base, Alex?
Yeah.
Alchemical solutions. Wait, fuck, I need another one.
Hang on, I might actually have something I can give you in exchange for the ring.
Does anyone have 2 types of mushrooms for a mushroom stew?
I do not believe I do.
Damn.
What?
I wanted what's it called? To make it for a mycelial Souls Link.
Ah, yeah.
I turn this into
Probably
mushroom.
not so useful. Uh-huh.
Hmm?
Do you have a no, that's useful.
I make mushrooms out of fish, apparently.
What?
There's two particular type of fish from aquaculture that turn into mushrooms.
Actually, Alex, do you have a lucky stone?
What's that?
It gives you a chance to get extra drops from mining. So things like diamonds, emeralds, coal.
I'm not
and-
really mining, so.
Because I have a few spare ones. I also have a spare magnetic ring if you would like it.
What's that one?
It attracts items within an 8 block radius.
Oh, those ones. Not really. I'm dealing with too much stuff in my inventory at all times.
Oh no.
What's
Good night, Gates.
Not Gage.
Who's nuts? Probably exchange that.
I'm
to you.
fucking blind.
Yeah.
We know.
Alright, allow me to do a singular enchant before I head off.
Do you have a thing on your necklace, though, Alex?
Yes, a violent amulet of mana boost.
That's probably less useful to you then. It is useful, but not useful.
Fuck is an
Do you have
enigma
something
representing?
Oh, that's not useful anyway.
I don't have souls. Weirdly.
I have other stuff that I can give you in exchange for the ring.
One ring.
Yes, indeed. I'll have to learn to do a golem impression before the next session.
I'm just looking around to see if I see a rat before we go.
You just start wandering around eating only raw meat for a bit,
I'm
Yeah.
just to get in character.
We're talking reality too,
Sure.
not just in game.
Alright.
Here we go. I've arrived. Hello. I have things for you.
9 source gems. Ah,
Yes. I have no useful. Also that because you need alchemy XP from memory.
I don't know how to use that alchemy XP.
I have no idea how.
I think I actually might know. What is
I
it?
think you just get it from brewing.
Hang on, can I?
I don't need that.
No,
In that case.
I can't do that. Is it in the quest book?
What the fuck is Void
Hang on, let me quickly look at this, because I can find it.
I can now actually read the writing on it to be able to tell what the fuck it says because I could only half read it on stream.
Yeah.
I could read enough to know it wasn't Elvish.
This game by crafting brewing ingredients and brewing potions in a brewing stand. That's just it. Okay. What do I use the rattles? They give me things.
Yeah, it is the inscription on the ring.
I use poison.
So
Okay.
it is Elven, but it's translated.
Huh. I learned that I could make something, and I've got to make it now.
Translated, they mean one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and then the darkness binds them.
That's pumpkin pie and not wood. Watch out, Caleb.
Gonna rattle you.
Oh no. I just realized, what is that? What have you made?
Maraca.
Oh god.
You gave me
So
the.
apparently,
That's what I could make using the rattlesnake, because the other thing was making poison.
so I
Alright.
actually looked up the ring inscription on the Lord of the Rings wiki essentially, and it's just got note. Some recent additions of the Fellowship of the Ring accidentally omit the first 2 clauses of this phrase from Chapter 2. So it's just one ring to bring them all and in the darkness bind them, but it misses the first 2 parts of it. That's awful. How do you fuck that up?
Yeah.
I have a spare boost. It also increases melee attack.
Yeah.
Hell, that will have to win.
You have the disability.
There was a rat and I was going to get it, but it disappeared.
Why is it magical? Oh, are you? Is someone else using magic near me?
I am.
I
And
know.
fighting?
I am.
Combat XP?
I'm
Yeah.
fighting.
I'm gonna say, what are you getting?
Oh yeah, be careful. The rings drop like the other stuff, or like the metals.
I forgot to show Caleb my nonsense.
Do you want to show me?
some nonsense. You'll be fine.
Not
Once I find my grave soul. Sorry, my essence of undeath, which I don't even know where I got it from, but I had it. Are you in here? Yeah, I just see a floating fucking health bar.
I
Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna casually put a simple grave in the corner somewhere. There we go. So, we're gonna have to go above ground for this.
Okay. I'm glad I'm invisible then.
What have I got? That should be fine. So, okay.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah. Don't mind the fact I teleport occasionally when hit.
Don't mind the fact you teleport occasionally.
Right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Where did you go?
Up.
I turned around and you just gone.
Alright, I'm coming back down. Hello.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Bye.
Indeed. You've
okay,
done an Alex.
I have slow fall on this now, so I don't take damage when I land. So I also regenerate mana almost faster than I spend it. If I'm careful about this. So I lucked into mana regen 2 on my chest plate, mana regen 3 on my boots. I've got 2 on my hat. I just need to get some on my pants.
Marcus says I'm not.
Yep, that's actively. Yeah, not creative but flight all the same. It's also very nice for exploring, if you believe.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on infinity for my bow.
Alright.
So one of the things with having the One Ring, the main reason I wanted is not to actually use it, but to lock it away in the vault that I'm building.
I can't. There was a rat, I saw it, and it's now gone.
Oh no.
I'm very sad.
Just watched him perish.
Yeah, no, I was bleeding, so it wasn't even where I was, like...
I get 28 gold ore. Don't answer that.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Free endurance. I have a pair of pants I want to wear, but I need 45 endurance for it.
Technically, we could let Caleb AFK drowning to death, and we could just stand near him for free endurance. God, that's fucking evil.
not quite that resilient.
Hi, Alex.
No. Yeah, there's no rat.
Look,
I'm very sad. So close.
I'm assuming you got essence of undeath from somewhere else?
Essence of
For
Undeath?
your grave? Yeah, don't you need that for the gravestone?
Yeah, you configure your grave.
No, like, you have to make one, don't you?
You configure
Or
your
find one.
you know the knowledge of undeath menu? You go config and then you configure the grave there.
But that doesn't give you an essence of undeath, right? Surely not.
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
That gave
he's
me a
not
present.
entirely sure, but he thinks.
Yeah, that present gives you an essence of undeath. Noted.
Yeah, the quest book actually tells you about that.
You're expecting to have read the first one.
Uh-oh.
That was your first mistake.
Endurance.
Uh-oh.
You've angered him.
I didn't realize it was an elite. Why am I on the ceiling?
He got hit.
What have you done?
That teleport thing is going to be the end of me, I swear. The teleport
It's
is
behind ya.
my death.
What is he doing? Oh,
Enderman.
Way, Ender Pearl.
Nice.
Oh
you
god, I'm
seem
voting
to
for
be
that still. Let me just...
Dude. What are you doing? Was that the fire causing his teleport?
Yeah, so so the enchantment of my boot is called Void Dodge, Caleb.
Why am I on fire?
There was
Good question.
the elite orb is still around.
So what Void Dodge does, Caleb, is sometimes when I take damage, I don't take damage and teleport.
I like that.
And so sometimes I just end up on Alex's roof when an Enderman punches me in the neck.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, good choice.
I'm escaping back to base, and apparently the safer way was to launch myself through the stratosphere.
Oh yeah, Caleb, because I don't think I should make the things the other way. Is it this way? And then they're in my backpack, aren't they? Of course they are.
This is the wrong area.
It's this and this.
I'm wondering why home felt so far away.
There you go.
Cool.
I murdered a sea serpent.
Oh no.
It wasn't
I
that
hate the fact
much.
that I could be launching myself further. No, now I want mana boost. That's my next goal.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I
no
guess I'm
rats
back-
around.
Mostly.
Uh-huh.
Panic. I want to do this before I forget one moment. I need to find where I left it in my fucking chest. There. That thing. 3 of those. I want another grave so that when I inevitably die, I can auto-teleport back. So I know how I am.
Bam. Okay.
There. Grave
And
2,
then
electric boy.
go.
There.
Bam.
Disconnect. I have no plans for next time we play. I'll
Yeah.
find out when I do it. Last
I still need to build
the
an actual house. It will be my 4th session on building the house.
Yeah.
Where-
I didn't even do any base
I mean, to be
stuff.
fair, this time we went to the desert to get you materials for that, and then we just kind of got distracted.
Yeah, and I used all that sand on alcohol production.
Yeah. Okay.
Worth it.
Slightly. Oh, wait.
You want to say goodbye to chat before I go?
Hamster.
Hamster. Of course. Okay. I'm gonna deafen. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.